Uh, I see a lot of things going on, and it's the preemptive for me. It's the preemptive. Should I get that definition on the screen? Uh huh. Hmm. It's preemptive. Like, do you think that you're going to get ahead of anything with uppity? That's what I want to know. I don't think you are. I don't think. Like, that's not going to happen. You ain't going to go. The lawyers ain't going this. Okay. So we can get that out the way. It's the preemptive for me. Like, girl, bye. You did too much to try to do this story. Like, who's going to let Ness style them? Let's be honest. When you think of jobs that come from styling people, do you think former cokehead, Shabbai, like I said, you're not fooling nobody. And no can you get over on me. So I'm just gonna I just want to put that little message out there because it is the weekend. I lost, but it's okay. I didn't lose, but I won it, but I lost. But it's the preemptive for me. Like, who does she think she's fooling? Shabbai. Anyway, it's cute though. It's cute. So I'm just waiting for Peace to go live. We can sit over here until Peace to go live, Cloud Babies. But that was just weird to me. Very weird. Oh, and do you know? We don't have to talk about this today. We could talk about it another time. But I just wanted Ness to know, like, girl, bye. You think this is gonna save you or your job? I highly doubt that shit. You wasn't styling nobody, bitch. Fuck out of here. We all seen your job. It had nothing to do with stylists. Fuck out of here, bitch. Like, are you wanting us to believe your fantasy? I ain't going. I ain't going. Hi, L Blue. Yeah, I'm waiting for Peace to go live. I just happened to see I was on a place I don't fuck with. And anyway, like I said, I just want to know if she think that's about to save her. We know that's not your job, bitch. I don't know what you're doing illegally to make it seem like you're working, but I know for a fact that shit ain't gonna work. Not what you did online, ho. And you said with J Dummy on your panel, the same woman that gave me the information, you said with your chest. It's so good, right? I know. Yeah, see? Online and in real life, I have a reputation for coming at people who come at my children. So I don't know why you sit here trying to sit here and like act like, oh, I was a stylist. Bitch, bye. You're broke ass. You wasn't a stylist nowhere, but in your mind, that was in your coke range. Hi TC, how you doing, boo? That was on coke range. Coke rage. She was on coke when she was a stylist, like, and she's still living it out. I got the whole video. She told us to do coke, bitch. Right. Like I told us, at any time, any given time, I want to do a hair follicle test against any bitch that called ACS on me. At any given time, I want to do a hair follicle test. TG, I'm sorry. TG, sorry. Yeah, but any given time, I want to do a hair follicle test. Any bitch that called ACS on me, let's do the hair follicle test because I'm gonna call your character into play, bitch. And anyway, I'm talking too much. But yeah. Next. You was not no motherfucking stylist. Stop it, bitch. Stop. You gotta stop. Hi. That part. Hi, Cherise. But it's easy to love me. Like I make it like do you, Okay, I know some of y'all from New York City say like we're not supposed to cry, but I am a Pisces from New York, so I'm gonna cry sometimes, like when I get frustrated and shit. But am I lying though? I promise y'all, Uppity gonna win the contest. We gonna take a hair follicle test. Like Uppity gonna win that contest. Like what they saying? She over there pretending like she was some type of stylist. Fuck out of here, bitch. Who gonna trust a cokehead prostitute to style them? This bitch can't even get a wig outside of 10 million. Like, I'm not dealing with this shit. Like, y'all can deal with this shit. I'm from New York City. I'm not playing these games. Hi, Berber. I'm not playing these games with that hoe. Absolutely not. We'll sit here with our regular hair. And I promise you, my hair is longer than Kimmy's right now. I could have a whole camera slip. My hair is longer than Kimmy's. Do y'all know how long, like how short my hair was when I had to cut it off? It's cool. But yeah, she got to cut it out. She got to cut that shit out. Like, child, who's your manager, Ness? I hope it's not Edie. Edie likes me. She giving you the wrong information, child. But you see how I lost for no reason? Like, that was weird. And I can't even think of the poem no more. I was in the zone and then they just let it go. That's fine though. They just want to remember certain shit. That's fine. I was looking to get like a what you call it from my man. He ain't gonna say shit. He didn't even know the poem. Oh wait, yeah, Nala's sleeping. She's sleeping. Yes, I am. Well, you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow for you guys. Well, maybe tomorrow, I guess. Cause like I tell you, he got to go to work at 5 o'clock every morning. So tomorrow, like he gets off work early. So when he goes to when he comes home tomorrow, I'll I'll let him talk to you on my page. But yeah, like Ness is doing too much. Like, girl, is that your line? Uh, Ness is trying to be preemptive, but it ain't gonna work well. Trust and believe that shit. And you say with Jay Dummy? That's why I said I want to see these paperwork. Uh-huh. And Jay Dummy already said, like, I got it from Ness. So let's see. Because I was a lying to y'all when I said that my sisters got certain jobs. Hey, Cappy Queen. Hi, boo. Yeah. So I wasn't lying to y'all when I said certain things to you. See, Ness is an idiot and a weirdo. That's how I know she ain't had no daddy or mama. Just like J Dummy, they fit. Literally, they fit like a glove. They fit. I ain't quoting you. Nobody loves them, not their mama or their daddy. So now, the little 2 minutes I watch, cause obviously, oh, what's going on is Ness is trying to be preemptive, but it's not gonna work in her favor on no level. Like my ex is a Haitian, my daughter's Haitian by proxy, but she's in college. Okay, okay, Captain. Yeah, but Ness is trying to be preemptive, but it's not gonna work for her. It's not gonna work. And you're dumb. I don't think your mother loves you either, Ness. Cause like, why you got JW on your panel? JW said, she gave out my sibling's name due to you. That's what she said. Not me. I already got the lie downloaded. So you may let J Dummy play in your face, but one thing ain't gonna happen. Neither one of you hoes gonna play in mine. That's all I want to say. Ness, it's not gonna work out for you. You're gonna have to give up your sauce. That part. Anyway, I ain't gonna say too much because no, I'm not in my feelings anyway. But at the end of the day, like Ness, bye. Ness, bye. Okay, okay, ho. Because the only thing they're gonna show, because I don't know Ness at all, and I want to say this before I go. I don't know Ness at all or in person. Ness could only say, which I heard her say in my chat, what she said to y'all. I don't like her anyway. Mind you, I I literally genuinely liked the Ness. I was like one of those, you know how one of those women that deal with like guys that's no good for them. I be dealing with Ness even though she's no good for me, just because I did genuinely like her ass. So when I was dealing with Ness, and when I thought my ancestors was telling me like, you know what, this girl, she don't got it like that. Don't do that. Don't be that way. To her, even though she was nasty to you, she was nasty to you. But at the end of the day, like it's not like you need her and shit to survive in life. And I really felt like Ness needed somebody in her corner. But I don't know Ness in real life. So imagine my shock when J Dummy did that. So I was like, wait a minute. And then J Dummy had the nerve to say, like, oh, I thought, no, J Dummy said, oh, uppity walking around here not liking me. No, J Dummy, I don't like you because of you. Nobody said nothing to me about you, J Dummy. I just don't like you because of you, bitch. You don't have no chill pill, none whatsoever. You have no empathy. But you don't bully me. That's what I'm saying. Like I bully you, bitch. So, but yeah, Ness, I didn't like you. I guess when I seen J Dummy video. But I didn't trust you for a long time. So don't be coming in my chat talking shit. No, I just don't like you no more because of you. I felt like I couldn't trust you, but now I just don't even like you, bitch. I don't like you. And I don't like the fact that you tried it. And like I said, Jay Dummy don't have to give me shit. The court will settle that. Hi, just read my book. How you doing, boo? Did you see Piece of Time show? They were trying to hate on your girl. I can't even get my goddamn poem out. Oh, and I don't know if y'all heard the drama from the like before we even started the contest, it was drama. The one and only. Did y'all hear her vote on anybody? That bitch was on uppity ass though. Like her and Purple Peach, the one and only and Purple Peach, they did not want uppity to judge. I thought it would have been Faye Yaya, but Faye Yaya has kept her word. When she said that we was gonna get past the past, she meant that shit. But the one and only, I don't even know that hoe. I don't know that bitch. And Purple Peach, she sent to Tinder, but I feel like she's not at this point. Like, bitch, just say you don't like me. Like, don't be doing you gotta like me because you don't have to like me because of nobody. At the end of the day. Well, okay, yeah, okay, just remember, I don't blame you. Don't go over there. And that's just disrespectful as fuck. And people have to learn that on their own accord. They have to. And that's why I'm not a hater, because at the end of the day, people going to show you who they are. All you have to do is believe them. That's how I stand with it, with Ness. Thank you, boo. Yes, please hit the like button. But yeah, like at the end of the day, Ness, is she trying to do that same sad love song? Let me say, because I just left a talent show. This every time I see Ness, this is what I see. It's just another sad love song licking my brain. Well, it's not licking my whatever. Like crazy. And I'm all torn up. Be it fast or slow. It doesn't let go of shame. And it's all because of you. Bitch, nuts. Everything I got to do with you is because of you, ho. Nobody else. Nothing but you, ho. But I get it. She don't get that. She don't get one-on-one relationship. She missed out on one chance she had with her son. We ain't the same. Yeah, but nice girl, bye. Yeah, but like I was just like I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't know if it was like online or off, but child, the one and only was quiet as fuck. Her piece a whole challenge, but she's very verbal the whole challenge. When I was a judge, like I felt like I was taken away from the challenge just by being a judge because of Purple Peach and the one and only. So when I was seeing the judges suck, that's what I was referring to. Because at the end of the day, Yaya ain't do me nothing. She really didn't. She was either mute or she didn't say anything crazy to me. But these two, like, they was really like, it's like, they got, if I didn't know better, I swear to God, I fucked they man. I took they man, but I don't be like, I can take your man. Now, let's be clear, uppity can take your man, but I try not to. Uppity is not into taking nobody's man. You can have that nigga. Trust me. But you know, it is what it is. But I had fun at the talent show. I hope you guys watched the replay. So I don't know if Pizza went live yet or whatever, but I'm just over the little 2 minutes of lies I heard. Like I was like, oh no. I don't even want to get a appearance of hearing that shit because it sounded to me like Ness is full of shit. Who's gonna trust Ness to style them? Do you know what type of connections you would need to become a stylist? Who's gonna trust a cokehead prostitute to be their stylist? Even on the basic level. Let's be honest. Let's let's talk about this shit. Welcome back, Kathy. But I'm just being honest. Like, if you think about a stylist, that's not something you can get into. Like, that's not something you go to school for. That's not something you can just randomly walk into. Like, okay, I seen your outfit for the day. I think it's cute. I'm gonna make you my stylist for the rest of my. No, no, no. It don't work like that. It don't work. Like I'm a stylist. If that's the case, if Ness is a stylist, I'm a stylist, and my kids remain the best dressed always. So you know, but when my kids get to a certain age, like I have a 18-year-old, I have a 20-year-old. Yeah, you guys to watch the replay. I have an 18-year-old, I have a 20-year-old. They will not let me dress them anymore as much as I would love that. They won't let me do it. They don't trust me no more because, you know, as time goes, fashions change, but not so much because at the end of the day, if you be honest, a lot of these fashions that was fly in back in the days, they become fly again. Like I swear to God, and it always happens because I'll never forget. Like my grandma could easily go back in her closet back in the '90s, and I'll have some shit that was just coming out. No, 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 no. Yeah, I agree with you. Taking your man has never been no. Like I've never like when I say I can take your man, I say I can. I never said I did. I said I can. Not just read my book. I said I can if I wanted to. But I agree with you. I agree with you totally with that. Yeah, I never took nobody man. At best, like I've only always had my man, but like when I was in my younger days, any guy I talked to, they wives could be totally happy. I would not sleep with them. Like I don't think I never take their money. I wasn't trying to have sex with them or nothing, so they was good. But yeah, I agree with you. Like taking people man is never a good thing. But I'm just saying, it's just the fact that knowing I can take your man to an insecure bitch that I don't like, I enjoy hoarding that over them. That may be wrong, but I enjoy that. I'm glad my thank you. Yeah, and my girls don't like. Well, Nala does, but look, she ain't got no choice. But my older daughter, she doesn't dress me no more. Like I'm telling her, like she was always the best dressed, always. But it's fine. So I'm glad your daughters let you keep them because I swear to God, if my older daughter let me dress her, Jesus. But she won't let me. Only thing she want me to do is pay for her clothes. I can't do nothing with it though, and that burns me up the most. Not just read my book. Are you allowing them to explore themselves now? Okay. No, 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 no. She said if it's in your mind, it was to come out. You're better than that. You're right. That's why I said if I wanted to, but maybe if that's the verbiage you mean, like by saying that. But I want you to know, I oh god, no, I don't like. I don't want nobody's man. I don't want nobody's man. Trust me, believe that shit. I don't. Just because I know I can't have it, because I was raised Pentecostal. To whom much is given, much is required. So I would never, you know what I'm saying, use my good looks to be second. No. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like no. Mm-mm. But I ain't on there like that. Hey, Angela. T, of course. I don't hit link Angela. But yeah, I was just um have a little conversation with God, but I don't want you to ever think like I really want to be with somebody, man. Like, no, no. To be honest with you, like I could, like I don't even need all my fingers to count like all the guys I've been with in general, and then relationships is even smaller. No, 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 I do buy it, but no, no. But when it comes to my daughter, I can't even buy her clothes because, like, in my face, because she's such a sweetheart. She'll be like, yeah, but then she won't really wear it. So, you know, what's the point? So I could tell by because I know her. I know I could tell by her expressions when I just buy her stuff on the fly if she really like it or not. Sometimes I hit, sometimes I miss. You know, I'm woman enough to say that. So I could tell by her expression because I know my daughter. She'd be like, okay, let me try to get her expressions down. She'd be like, it's the pitch of her voice, put it like that. Which is a good thing to say based on like we just came from a talent show. It's the pitch of my daughter's voice. Like I could tell. Like I had bought her like let's say for instance, like for Christmas, right? I bought her a sweatsuit, which is safe. A sweatsuit is safe. And then I had bought her some jeans. Now when I got her the jeans, I seen the difference in her it was like the pitch of her voice. And I guess well, it was mostly the pitch though. She's like, oh, when it came to the jeans, she's like, oh, thank you. But they wound up not fitting. Well, not the way she wanted, but she liked it the style. So I got the style right. Cause see, my older daughter, she go back. Cause right now, what you call it? Wide legged jeans are in style for the ones, and then if it's gonna be like, just so y'all know, if it's gonna be like close, like if the jeans is gonna be like how you say, I know wide legged jeans, and then I guess kind of like skinny jeans, but they're not really skinny jeans. But you know what I'm saying, like, but they got like the anyway. She said, "I'll buy it." I had her so she playing in my head. I have so many pieces pulled or ready together. That's boom, God, that bell bottom, yeah, bell bottoms, yeah, bell bottoms are back in style, but also because at one point my daughter loved bell bottoms, but now she sometimes like the straight legged jeans. But yeah, so that's what I was getting her, like the straight legged jeans. But child, when you well, see, I'm in the 2X, 3X, depends on how it's cut. But see, my daughter, she's like way smaller than me, so she actually can fit like European sizes. It doesn't matter, like she can do European this and yeah. It just depends on the cut of the jeans. So I just like it like to be how can I say this? Like my daughter's like a medium. She's like a medium. It just depends on the cut. There's a place for all leg jean cut. She said my girls are 20 and 20 and 41. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see. See, that's where it gets confusing for me when it comes to the numbers. When it comes to the numbers, that's why I get like confused at. And we had went to a place, right? You know how when they size you up for like a girdle, I thought that'd have been a better place. Like, cause I was like, let's go here to get you size, cause she doesn't need the girdle. But I was like, let's go here to get you size, right? Cause I was trying to ask my daughter, like, there's certain like where you get in certain cuts and do this and do that. So the best place that like get your measurements done is like to get size for a girdle. So I thought, but it works different for jeans. So yeah, my daughter like it's different. So it's not like uh the only way I can get my daughter clothes without her being here, whether I got her permission or not, because trust me, she does not like my fashion no more. I don't know why. But yeah, yeah, she's like a medium. But if it's not like a small, medium, or large, I really wouldn't even know with her because I did get her size. We went to the lingerie place, but sometimes that doesn't work. They both like my teeth, even though they like each other's style. I see through them. They body type, their personality. Okay, but yeah, I could have a blockage there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could have a blockage. I could have a blockage because, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. When my older daughter was younger, I used to buy her like the because actually, to be honest, real true story time. My daughter, and then maybe that's what it is. My oldest daughter, right? She actually still fits some of the sizes of the children plates. And when they be having sales, then she hates when I even suggest like, can we go to the children place? Because she actually could fit in. She be looking at me like, no. Like she told me, shut up, no. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, but my daughter hates that. Maybe that's what I be doing wrong, but I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, she could fit it, and it's not like I want her to, like, who knows where? You know what? Maybe it matters to them. I wouldn't know. Shit, I can't fit no children play jeans at her age, but she actually can fit them and the shirts. So I don't see what the problem is, especially when he got buy one get one half off. Yeah, she hates that though. Like the fact that I even suggested. So I'm like, go whatever, girl, bye. But yeah, I gotta, we gotta learn each other. But like I'm telling you, my kids were the best dressed. But then again, when I was in my 20s, that was like years ago, years, like decades ago. So I get it. You know, it is what it is. She said, my older one already said, I'm on it. Was just spoiling pressure with this. Yeah, yeah, that's where my daughter's at. She's really exploring things right now, and I'm trying to encourage her, but she doesn't appreciate it sometimes. But like I said, it's mostly when I suggest like old Nate, but she literally still fits it. So I really don't get her problem, but it's okay. It's okay. So that's why I was like, girl, bye. Usually I just give her money. See, my son, he still trusts me. Like my son, I could buy him any clothes I want. He's gonna wear them. My daughter, never. Like, and that's so difficult because like it used to be the opposite. Like when they was younger, it's total opposite. But now that they grown or semi grown, I won't call them grown. And maybe that's another thing. But they are semi grown. Oh my God. Like, I can't even get my goddamn knowledge dad to dress up with me. Like, he doesn't want to do like the dressing up together. And I hate that. Hi, Ozzy. Why are you calling yourself Junior? Yes, I am extremely happy. I had fun today on Pieces challenge. I had a lot of fun. It was fun. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. But my son, yeah, he what that's why I say like, you know what? I never knew I wanted a boy until I had one. I He lets me dress him to this day. You know, he's a little bit more difficult when he was younger, but now that he's older, like whatever I buy him, he's cool with that. I'm good tonight, Ozzy. Yeah, but like my son, he lets me dress him. No, not his dad. But I'm not gonna even put it down on him. Like none of the guys I like they don't like to do things I like to do. Like I love to dress alike. I love that shit. I love dressing alike. And like I want the photos where we all dress alike. Like it's not even like to show it to you or necessarily like YouTube people like over here or whatever. But just like for like regular people in our regular life, I would like to do that. But they won't do it. Yeah, so when I say like shit, that's why I'm so appreciative of my son. Like he lets me dress him. My daughter, never. No more. Like gone are the days where I can dress her. That's why I guess I'm so happy with Nyla, because at least Nyla lets me pick out her clothes. My older daughter, no, no, no. Like I can't have it all. I can't. And I seen a really, really cute outfit. Like this girl, I'm really wanna and not to no, I want y'all to keep in mind I can pick my own outfits, but like it was this girl I seen. She had such a cute outfit on. I don't know what that means, honestly. But yeah, this girl I seen, she had a cute outfit on. She had like green pants with suspenders, which is weird. But if I wish I could find that outfit again. It was really cute. Really, really cute. So she had green pants on with suspenders. She had and what did she have on after that? But it was mostly the shoes for me. I was probably too much into the shoes. No problem. Yeah, I could drop my link because I want to learn from you. Because I don't know how you got your older daughters to let you dress up, but child, I would love to hear it. My older daughter would never, no more. My son, he let me buy him whatever I want. And he actually agreed with me. Like I know he agrees. So he's not doing it just for me. Trini to the bone. How you doing, cutie? Hi, beautiful. Hi. The link is dropped. Hmm. This link, did it drop? I gotta do it again, maybe, cause I think I only see one, so I'm not sure I can see when only my other page dropped. Okay, there goes two. There it goes. And Trinity to the bone. I gotta make you a mod. Oh, see, now it shows up.
Hey,
Hi, hi, just me, my bud.
how are you?
How you doing, boo?
I'm doing fine. How you doing? You sound happy and peaceful and calm tonight.
Yes, I am. And I'm
Good.
trying to keep, you know why? Because I'm trying to get you a secret. How you get your older daughter let you dress them?
Well, they like I was telling you, I look at things even when they might initially look at something and not like it, but I can envision them in it. I'll just get it and I'll start picturing in my mind's eye what would go with it, what she already has or what I already have. Because I believe if you're going to make a purchase, any purchase you make should go with something that you already have or be accessorized easily with something you already have. So I'll see that and I can put it together in my mind's eye and I look at them through their body types and personality, which is really to me what fashion is. It's not just throwing
Right.
some.
No, you everything you're talking is good. Yes, keep talking.
Yeah, because some people just say, "Oh, put this on and put that piece of cardboard right here." Oh, strong
Right.
dress. I ain't doing this shit. So I just go, the way that I do it, and that's how it works. And they actually like it. Now, I started out by always letting them pick their own clothes, so to speak. But this is what I would do. Of course, I was the one.
That might be where I fucked up at because I was always like kind of like picking everything. So that might
Well,
be
in
it.
the way you do, but there's a way that see. This is what I did. We're the parents. We do the purchasing, right?
Right.
Okay. So shoot,
Yeah, no,
like
I know what you're saying. I didn't let her have a voice. I really didn't. Because to this day, my daughter tells me she doesn't wear pink because of me. Because I had her too much pink. So she's over pink. She doesn't want nothing to do with pink no more. So,
okay, my daughter told me that too, and it's funny because I never did do a lot of pink with her. I never did. But other people would buy her pink, and she didn't like pink. But here's
oh,
what it
okay.
was. I did the same thing for both of them when they were young. Of course, I purchased their clothing, me or their father or the grandparents. So
Yeah,
you
I
get
know what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
And what I would do is have everything like when you do laundry, whatever. I would put everything on on hangers. I would hang up the complete outfit, like the tops, the bottoms. I would take clothespins and pin the clothespin, the socks to the hanger. The anything that would be on, I would clothespin everything to the hangers, and I would set up the whole closet like that. So there would be 10 outfits. That's two per day, right?
Right.
So since I already put them
Oh, this is
together,
actually smart. I'm going to use this for Nyla. Yeah, I'm listening.
yeah. So since I already put them together and I'm satisfied with whichever one it is because I did it, I just say, here, you go to your closet and you pick out whichever hanger you want. So see, they feel like
Ooh, I
they
love this
know,
idea.
yeah, they know they're getting a choice, but they don't realize, that you're guiding it. They feel like they're making a choice, and it gives them that sense, and they'll roll with it. It just, it's a process.
And you know what? I love this idea because, like, I love to like, you know how they say like grow from your grow from your past or whatever. And like I said, my older daughter, I feel like she's not letting me do that because like maybe I was a little bit too intrusive with my things and not like I didn't do it like you just did it. But
Mhm.
even though I'll be putting like just to save me time, like in the morning, I do put outfits together, but like for Nyla, but I'm just like I usually just pick it. It's mostly more convenience, but I don't. literally let Nala pick, you know. But this is a good idea, and that can help me out in the future because I really do want to be able to pick out one of my daughter outfit early later on, like, because I think I can dress good.
There you go. Put everything together on on hangers. Put each outfit per hanger, and you tell her the night before, Nyla, baby, come, let's pick out what you want to wear tomorrow. You can pick whatever hanger you want. Just grab one hanger.
I really love this idea. I really do love this idea. This is good. I like this.
There you go. See, boom. It
No,
will
that
make
not
life
now I see
easier.
why. Because I was wondering how your daughters allow you to do this, but now I appreciate your hack. You know what I'm saying? Because this is actually a good idea, really
Thank
good. Because I'm telling my older daughter, she's like, "Mom, I don't even like pink no more." Because our favorite color is purple in general, but like I like pink too. But she's like, "Mom, I don't wear pink because like sometimes I buy her stuff. She's like, this is pink, Mom, and you overdid it with the pink when I was younger. You know how when kids get older,
you.
they want to have a different conversation with you. So I'm like. I didn't. Like, what are you talking about? She's like, you did too much with the pink. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't want to do
that's something I never
that.
did with my girls, but people will buy for your children, and it's nice things, but when it's like if you got a girl, they will pink you to death. If you got a boy, they will blue you to death. I would
No,
get
I
stuff
picked myself to the. I ain't gonna hold nobody. That was me. It
yeah,
was
and
me.
see, I wouldn't do it like even with baby showers and things. Even back before they could even tell you if it was a girl or a boy, you could still buy things in advance. My mother and grandmother used to buy stuff like yellow or mint green or purple,
Right. You
lavender.
know, and that's what I used to buy because I ain't gonna hold you. I never had a baby shower, but
Mhm.
when I was pregnant, I always used to get like yellow and like neutral colors.
Right, them
And
neutral colors. Right, no blue, no pink. Everything in between is fine.
right, exactly. But once I knew what I
Pastels
was
too.
having, shit. The only thing, but I guess boys made me be more creative. But like maybe that's maybe she had a thing to it. But like I ain't gonna lie to you, like it was me. I pinked her out. Like her bedroom was pink.
Yeah.
Everything, majority of her clothes is pink. So I get, but I love your idea. I ain't gonna hold you just you my book because like that's actually a good idea. And it will work with like even with Nala being autistic, that would make her feel more independent and everything. Like I really love this idea.
It sure would. It sure would. And it saves time and patience. You do it the night before, and then that's it. You close the door so she can't even see the rest of them. And you close the closet door, hang that one outfit where that's what she's going to see when she goes to bed, what she picked out. And
And
keep
and Nala loves that. Even when she helped me cook, like I even noticed that with Nala, like when we cook together, like even if I like it's minuscule things or whatever the case may be, but that makes her open to eat more things. So I never even thought like to put that over to dressing and stuff like that. But like you said, I could pick the outfit and the way they got the hanger set up, like what I like to do sometimes when I'm running short on time, like those hangers that come with like those things that you're supposed to stick the pants to. I usually stick the socks on there
oh,
to
the little
save me.
clippies, the clip.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, those two,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the same thing. Like I was just using clothespins because I work with what I
Yeah,
had.
and it's like a clothespin. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the same thing, just work with what you got, put it together.
Right, right,
That's what I did. Clothespins fit perfectly over those hangers you get 10 in a pack for $2. Yeah.
right. Oh,
Yeah.
and that's a good idea. Now she just gave y'all some tea. Like you can get regular hangers and put some clothespin on that and do your big one.
That's right. Go to Dollar Tree. They have some sturdy, big plastic hangers. It's 10 in a pack, and you can get those clothespins. And that there's like a small circular cutout, and then there's a wide circular cutout.
Right, and then
And wide
and
one
to be
fits
honest,
perfectly on your head.
y'all be amazed how many people don't want to take those kids' clothes off the hangers. They only do it because like stores tell them that that's appropriate. But for the most part, like if you tell them leave my clothes on a hanger, they'll do that. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't, then you do
Well, see, I always
misjudgment.
want my clothes off the hangers because all those hangers start tearing up your bags and you got all kinds of stuff. And shit gets hung in the shopping cart in the bottom. You trying to
Right.
pull
Oh,
the
okay. Yeah,
no,
yeah. I see
you
what
ain't put
you're
the damn hangers on. Now, if they're the clip
saying.
ones, I'll keep the clip ones. Like the
Okay. Oh
fans.
yeah, but you know how rare it is to find clothes with clip hangers now these days. Like it's not all the
Trousers,
time. Sometimes
pants.
they
You
do.
get trousers, those pants. If you get something with pants, or if you get like pajama sets, like tops, like
Oh yeah, you're right.
bottom. Yeah. Now sometimes the part with the clips might not have the hanger part on top. It'll have a little hole where you can stick it and hang it on top of a hanger.
Right.
And those are good too because you can put two of those on one hanger.
True. And then don't forget to get those hangers that slide down. Especially like when you like me. But sometimes you can get things mixed up. Like sometimes now that I have clothes, I didn't even realize she had it. It just she outgrew them. But yeah, like what she's saying is so true. And then now it help people like me, like when you overbuy stuff, like with clothes, because girls they got so many accessories. It's like it's hard.
Yes. I'm trying to think
But
who was that I was talking with. Man, I talk so much. But
no, you good, just but no, you just gave us some tea right now. Like you told us about the putting the clothes on the hangers, and
mhm,
even if you don't got those hangers, putting the clothespin on it, because I'm pretty
yeah.
sure clothespin coming real cheap right now.
Yeah, you can get a whole pack for $1 too at like Dollar Tree or places like any place. You Dollar Tree, Dollar General, whatever. A pack of clothespins, and they fit perfectly on those tubular plastic hangers. Yep. And I also have like it's so funny because I was going through cleaning out a closet and I came across these little bitty hangers. And I'm like, what the hell is this? They were hangers from my daughter's clothes when she was a kid. You know, the little
Oh wow, you
yeah.
see this?
They're like pearly pink and pearly mint green and pearly yellow. Oh, they
Oh,
was
okay, I'm not the only one. I swear to God, I could go in out of the closet right now and show you. Like she has a rainbow, like unicorn closet.
uh-huh.
Like everything is all the hangers is just you extra like me. I love
Yep.
it. I love that.
I do too. I said, "Oh my goodness!" I'm like, "Well, ah, shit. I guess you can hang some on them now. I don't know. I guess we can
That's
hang
why
some
your daughter
bras
can't
on
stay
them."
away from you now. Shit, I ain't mad at her. She, but I was so appreciative, like the knowledge you just gave me because I didn't even think about it that way. Like, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, because I swear to God, like, because when you have kids and stuff like that, see, I had a girl and a boy, so it was like totally different experiences. But now that my older daughter is like young adult now, and then like now that's her age, and then I'm just listening. Like all you can do is just like taking feedback and then go from there. So she told me she don't like pink. I'm like, how you not gonna like pink? She's like, you did it to mommy. You say you did it too much, mommy. And I was
But you got it. You say you gave you. It's honest. You say you pinked her out, so you pinked her out.
I did. That's what I'm saying. And I raised my kids to know like they can give me honest feedback. And that was her thing. She said, "Ma, you did too much with the pink. I don't want no more pink." And she's normally nice, but like I was wondering, like, girl, every time I buy you something, buy my own, like you said, like you just go buy them stuff. So every time I just go buy her stuff, and I just noticed like I never see you wear this and that, and I have to ask her all the time, like, why you ain't wearing this? Why you ain't wearing that? And I know she need it. And she's like, oh, doing this. She's like, Mama, just be honest. It's the color. Like, I'm sick of pink. Like it's not that I don't need certain clothes or whatever the case may be. I just don't want that color.
Okay, so now
Okay.
you know, no pink. So
Right. That's what I said. No more pink. But now with Nyla, I could slip in the pink. So hopefully when Nyla get her age, she won't be.
no, see, you say you gonna slip in the pink. Leave that baby alone with that pink. You already got the unicorns floating. Now you got the slipping.
Right, right. And you know what? That's why I got unicorn right now because like I listen to my older daughter like so like unicorn. You know, it got so many colors. Like literally, her closet
Mm-hmm.
is unicorn colors. You know, and I try to do like more colors outside of pink. You know, but now that you say it like that, like because trust me, you don't even know how much you save me for trying to look like to look for odd colors that I'm not really even into, especially when it comes to little girls. Like
Okay.
I like my little girl look like a little girl. Like
Yeah.
I
Trust, it will change your life. It look on day 3, you'll be like, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. Look,
no,
another
I'm
little
already
thing.
thinking
I
that.
don't want to wear that. I don't like this. You know how they do.
Yeah.
That won't
And
happen
I grew up
because
with
they picked it themselves. And you don't have to worry because you pre-picked it. You just let them have a choice, you know.
you're right.
You
And then
know,
they really pick it for themselves. And I know that
right.
from cooking. And she's really picking. So I really love this. Like, see, that's why I always count all the time.
Well, I'm glad we had this talk. See,
I
everybody
am too.
on here is not out of their mind, girl.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
This was fun. I enjoyed this. I'm tired of hearing hooping and hollering and yelling all the time. I just like to talk and laugh and
Right.
do
And
some
I promise you, next time I'm gonna do a short and I'm gonna dedicate it to you.
Oh,
Cause,
that's sweet. You don't have to do that.
trust me, Lala got so many clothes, and I really don't want to repeat the same mistake because I'm all about not repeating the same thing. So I can't wait to do this. Like you just gave me a whole new project. Cause I'm like I don't want Nala to
Hey,
get it. Like I don't want Pinky. You know, like she got more colors, but still, now I can go in on my pink, and then I could just like line choose. You know.
okay, here's the compromise. Here's what you can do. All right.
Okay,
Instead of doing it all in the clothing, you got to, what color is her room? It's
it's a
pink.
unicorn.
Huh?
It's un- it's unicorn. Her room is unicorn.
Unicorn, but is it mainly pink? What's the
You
main
can
color?
go on my shorts actually. Like, well, actually, right now we transferring, but it's basically like unicorn.
But with the
Wait.
unicorn, what's the dominant
Oh,
color?
wait, hold on. I think somebody's backstage. Hold on.
Okay.
That's you,
Good evening,
Faya?
Savannah. Good
Hello.
Sorry.
Savannah.
Hi.
Hey, just read my book. I just
Hi,
came
how
up
are
here
you?
to annoy you. I felt like annoying someone, so I thought it would be your day.
Why not come up here? No, I think you. Well, you got a son, so I don't know if you could contribute too much to this. But, you know,
I just came to annoy you. We had so much
but
fun
well, you can
together.
tell us how difficult it was to dress a boy because dressing boys are difficult.
Dressing boys
No.
wasn't difficult for
Nope.
me.
Mm-mm.
Yes, they are.
No, it's not.
They don't
Mm-mm.
even have good selection for boy clothes.
Shoot.
Where did I go? I used to go to remember my son 40 now, so
Well, my son.
colors United
Oh,
Colors
my
of
bad.
Benetton, Macy's, Nordstrom, The Gap.
Yes.
Where else did I used to shop for him? Damn,
Even
I can't
Old
remember
Navy
the
is
name.
nice for boys. Old Navy is nice for boys.
But no,
Well,
I'm just
really,
saying
they
all
ain't
these
have really
places they
Old
don't
Navy
give good.
here.
They don't give good selection for boys. Like boy, well, my son was a
Right
little
now,
thickum,
you can go
so
to Target and get really cute shit for boys. It's
Yeah.
so much easier now than it was when my son was little. But it was easy for me because I shopped at mostly high end stores,
Right.
so
me
I didn't really
too.
have to shop.
I did. I shot
Mhm.
that boutique. That's why you had no choice if
Well,
you had a boy.
well, not that.
I
Actually,
had other
no, there
choices.
was
We had
more
Nordstrom's and
department
stuff.
stores that did things like Sears and we had a
See,
place
we
called
didn't have a Sears when
Alexander.
he was growing up. Sears had closed down in DC by then.
Oh man, really?
Uh huh. We
Oh
don't.
my.
We only
No, no,
had
not
two.
back then. They would have been in big business when your son was.
No,
Cause
they
I think.
weren't. We only first of all we only had two.
Oh, I forgot. I'm in New York City, so it's different.
Right.
Yeah.
We only
Yeah,
had two
because
in
like in New
DC.
York and Jersey, we had Alexander's.
Right.
Yeah, and that was a big department store for a long time. A
But we
Right.
long
had like
time.
Hex. I shopped at Hex and Garfinkel's and Saks. I shopped
Yeah,
everywhere for him. I would go up
I
to
still have my Hex and Maze because I can use my Hex card at Maze and Lord and Taylor. Yeah.
right,
Mm-hmm.
and then I used to go. It was a boutique in Atlantic
That's how I used to
City.
go for my son
That's why I used to
boutiques.
get like his furs and stuff. My son, he was a little fashion
Not
piece. He had furs.
furs.
Yeah, he
You
had
had him
furs.
in furs, y'all got
He
at
had
what
furs.
age?
He was less than five on that.
No, no, you doing too much now.
That was the only one I had and the only one I was gonna have. Girl, you crazy.
No.
He wore whatever I wore.
And you
But
know they
yeah,
got so you was in the Sherlins.
he had a Sherlin coat. He used to have a triple fat goose. He had a puff of leather. He had a reversible rabbit and jean coat. It was reversible, and then he had a little short. It was like 3/4 length mink coat, but his father got rid of that for me. He said it
See,
was
that's
too
why
much.
nobody like you now, yeah. That's why nobody like you right now. Mhm.
Say
They
what?
can like me now. I'm poor now. He went to private school all the way up. Yeah, I'm poor now, and all that shit gone.
Oh shit! Now you done poured it all into your son. God damn it!
Well, if you took care of the stuff that you did have, that means you still got it down. So you rolling with it. Just keep on
I
going.
Right?
still got stuff. I'm just poor. I got good
Yeah.
stuff. I'm just poor.
Hey, but you don't owe anything, so shit. It's
Nope,
yours.
everything paid
Like,
for.
that's all you can ask
Well,
for
I mean, that's what I
in
say.
this
It's
life.
yours, right?
yep, and they can't
That's
take it
what I'm
away
talking
from me.
about. So well.
See, that's what my grandma said. My grandma used to say, "Only thing I can leave you with is God and education, because nobody can take that away from you."
Yep,
I can leave you with
that's
more than that. I mean, damn, but some can, some can't. But whatever it is, what is what you do for yourself, and what you and knowing that you're going to be leaving something behind when your time may come. You know.
You're right.
So
Yes, I
yeah,
absolutely agree.
yeah,
See, they
and
said I was being morbid because I paid for my funeral up front. I paid for.
No, no, no. Everybody did. Like I don't know what they do. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But like my grandmother took care of her kids after her death, and she knew her kids well because she
yeah,
had the money coming in increments.
yeah.
I pay for everything. Only thing I want, I'm still trying to find. The casket that Aaliyah had. It was silver.
Oh
It
my
was like
God! Wait a minute.
Oh, really? I said, like, God forbid if I go before my kids.
Okay,
Like,
I'm gonna dip
I
out,
want to
y'all.
be in.
I
I want
can't
to
listen
be.
to this, but I had a good time up here. Y'all
you
have
think that's too
fun.
morbid for you? I,
No,
I think
no,
I
no,
do the
Jessica,
right
but stay
thing.
up here. Stay up here.
I'll
Uh-uh.
But
change
don't
the
you think?
subject.
What?
I'll change the subject if that's why you're leaving. You ain't got to leave for that.
I don't want to stop you from what you want to talk about. So
No, you're not stopping me. If it does, if I can you stay
I
up here,
appreciate
please? Just read my
it.
book.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't have a problem changing the subject.
Thank
They
you.
said I'm morbid anyway, so anyway.
Yeah, right, right. Some people don't like to talk about that because
Right.
God knows. Anyway, yeah, I don't got. Anyway, so we could change the subject. So back to the
Let's talk
kids'
about
clothes.
I want to talk
No,
about
back
your
to the
poem.
kids' clothes.
No, I
Like
want to hear your poem. I want to hear your poem.
I
You've had
can't
time
think
to
of
rehearse.
it. Oh my god. No, okay, let me try it. Let me try it
Yeah,
again.
let's hear your poem. Did you get to do any of it?
I got to do
She
some
did.
of it.
She did most of it, and she was stuttering all over the place. I know.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead
trying.
and say a
I'm not going to
poem that you
save you.
done
I
fussed
didn't.
all night about.
Mhm.
I can try it again. I'll try.
Okay,
Okay.
come on, let's hear it.
I'll go on
It's
mute.
going to be different. It's going to be different because it was off the top of the cuff, so it's going to be the same way.
One, two,
Okay.
three, hit it.
Okay, so I was saying, okay, black women, give me my flowers. Give me my flowers because I'm the beginning of Earth. Give me my flowers because I birth all you niggas first. Give me my flowers because I love you when nobody did. Give me my flowers because I'm always gonna be your friend. Give me my flowers because the black community can't survive without me. Give me my flowers because you always must talk to black women nicely. That's it.
You know,
That's
that
all
was
I can
much
think
better than the original one you did, but I would have said on your second line when you
of. Okay.
said, I would have said, without me, there would be no birth.
No,
Because, you
give
know, we
me
just
no,
had
no, no. I
all
want to
people.
give me. You do your black women poem. I'm mute.
I don't have
And then
one.
I want just no, no, no. I want all of y'all because y'all are my eldest, right? So y'all gonna
I don't
take it
have
from
no
y'all
poem.
child. Well, then you don't have to have a poem, but just do your own black. Give me my flowers because you can start it with that.
I did mine earlier. I did it earlier and I
Oh
forgot what I said. And you would think I was drinking, but I'm actually on a sugar rush high
no, no,
because I
it's
gave
not
up.
that you drinking it. When you doing poems, it comes off the top.
It does,
I
but I
got
could do
blue
it
early.
earlier, but I didn't drink another Pepsi and I ate some potato chips and dip. And I'm like, sugar rush. I ain't had sugar in over 2 weeks, and it is so. It would, girl. I feel like a little kid. I'm just babbling
Okay,
all
so
over
let
the
me
place.
ask you guys a question. So let me ask you guys a question because y'all both are black elder women. Y'all been here before me. So what do y'all? Because some people don't like when I say this, but some people do. It does. I guess it depends. So a lot of um the younger generation than me, they tend to think like black males were coddled throughout the end of time in the black community. What say you about that?
I agree. I believe they nurt. What did my mother used to say? They teach their daughters and coddle their sons. Um,
I
and I
yeah,
believe that.
I do too.
I honestly believe that. We've been in such a better place. Like my generation, Generation X, we were feral, so it wasn't too much coddling that could be done. Because that
Feral.
we were feral. We ain't have. When did you start wearing seatbelts? When if we went, you went outside in the morning and you came home at dark. You
She's
had
talking to you, just but I am. I
right.
I don't even have cars.
We pretty much raised ourselves.
What?
Our parents were working. I know both of mine were, and
And you
we
didn't
pretty
wear
much
seatbelts?
we our cars ain't had no seatbelt.
Yes, they did. But
No,
people,
mine didn't.
they would push them back in the cushion and not wear them. See, they weren't the law then. But even before they were the law, all
We
cars.
ain't never wear no seatbelts.
Well, but we that doesn't mean the car didn't have them.
I don't remember seeing no seatbelts. I'm gonna be honest. I
Oh
really don't.
yeah, because you look. You
Wait a minute. Let
remember
me.
you ever burnt the shit out of your thigh on a sunny day, girl? A big old piece of hot silver metal because
That shit burnt. The seats burnt. The damn hot ass leather.
no, the seatbelts because like the harness and the seatbelt itself were two different pieces. So what you had to do was reach your hand to like if you were on the passenger side on the right.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, the passenger side is the right. Sorry. If you're in the front passenger side, you reach your hand all the way down to the bottom of the seat on the right, and that's where your seatbelt was. You pull it all the way around and snap it to your left. Then you reach over your right shoulder and you grab the harness. This did not move, it didn't stretch, it didn't run out of a panel. You had to adjust it. You pull that whole thing down, and it was a big clamp. Looked like a damn C clamp, and it had three holes in it. And you took that part and stuck the piece of
Oh
steel
no.
to it. Pull it back. Look, ain't pull it back. Turn it to the side, and then tighten that damn strap.
Oh no. We
Well,
ain't
maybe
wear those
what she's
at
speaking
all.
was metaphorically. Maybe what she's speaking metaphorically, like
I'm
in
not
your
speaking
No,
metaphorically. We
that's how
never
it
used
was.
seatbelts. We
That
never
was
used seatbelts. She had to. They were nice enough to look
oh, you
and
saying
find
that they
what to
literally
do.
never use
yeah.
seatbelts?
We
because people
didn't
didn't
use
use
seatbelts.
seatbelts, but you could. I mean, they were in there, but it wasn't
We
the
used to
law.
ride in the back of pickup trucks like it was
Right?
nothing.
People would tuck them
It was
back under the seat. They would tuck them under the seat, just like you could get in the trunk and kick the back seat out and go up into the whole front of the car.
I mean, it was so much shit that we did. I mean,
Yeah,
helmets and all of that shit. We didn't do all of that.
yeah.
I mean, we was feral.
But that's it. But I mean, it was at the time it wasn't the law. But if you wanted to be safe, you did it anyway. So we
Well,
always
usually it
wore
was
our
about seven of
seatbelts.
us in the car anyway, sitting in the back seat. So
See,
we wouldn't have been
we
able to.
didn't do no, no. The sedan holds four people, the two in the front
Who?
and the two in the back. Now, if you had a bench seat, the bench seat would hold four in the back if you were children, and
No,
three.
we had a 67 Grand Fury. And I know for a fact, because when it caught on fire, my mother was in the back with me and she got out before the people in the front got out. And it was a two-door car. We still
Yeah,
trying to
I'm
figure that
asking
shit
how
out.
many of y'all were in there.
Me, okay, in the back seat was me, my mother, Tony, BJ, the baby, and I think Riri was in there. And in the front seat, it was my three older sisters. My oldest sisters
You have
was
to
in
tell
the
me
front seat.
11 of y'all were in the damn Grand Fury.
And yes, it was. It was a
Okay,
bunch of
so
us
what
in
the
there always.
okay, so right
And
there,
you would not believe
you were not supposed you
when my
exceeded
sister used to
limits.
drive the car. When she had her girlfriends in there, I swear it looked like a clown car by the time they got out of there.
It sounds like one too. Why would y'all put do that? Why would all of y'all get in the car like
It had
that?
enough room. That was a big ass car.
Not it wasn't big enough for all of that. Somebody was
Yes,
sitting in
it
front
was. I swear, but nobody
of
lapped up.
a lap
When my
or
family got in there,
folded up in
nobody was
the
lapped up.
back, in the back, in the windshield, laying down in the floorboard.
Nah, that was in the bug that I had. When my VW bug, I could get 8 people in there.
No, no, we didn't do that. We didn't do that.
We did all of that. I told you I had fun.
I had
Right,
fun
but
too, but we didn't
okay,
do
let's
that.
move forward. Can I ask you a question? Because you know they always like to say, and I would love to hear you, y'all ladies, because y'all clearly coming from two different places. So I would love to hear y'all opinion on because you know they say like marriage means a lot because this and this and that. But my feeling on marriage is
Hold on,
that
hold on, hold
I
on. Uppity. Let me
yes,
stop. Let me just ask you a question before you go any further.
okay.
What is the this and this and that? Marriage is what? You got to define what
No, no,
that is.
okay, okay. So let me get into this. Okay. So I feel that a lot of black women back in the days had to put it with way more than they have to put it with now. They wasn't like I feel like not like we got the best options in the world, but we got way more options based on when y'all was in your 20s. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Or even me per se. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm just like a step behind y'all. So I'm not trying to make it seem like oh, I'm so young or whatever the case may
Let me
be.
stop you there and say that that's not so. The options in my 20s were great pickings, whole lot of
I
pickings.
feel like the no, I'm just
What
saying like
about you? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, in your 20s,
I
you
think we had better options. I mean, men were
yeah,
really men back in those days. Y'all got some
right.
bullshit.
and that's what I was trying to get to. So that now we get to the meat and potatoes of the conversation. So I'm glad you asked me that question. So yeah, because like I feel marriage is getting something because like if you into TikTok or X or whatever we call that shit, like a lot of people are basically saying like, oh well, uh when they talk about what their grandma had to go through, their grandma that they love so much and they realized like okay I didn't realize my granddad was such a this and that, you know what I'm saying? Or so do y'all feel like black women had to accept more to be married back then, or are y'all gonna stick with y'all saying like
I
black men
believe
was lit back then?
marriage was taken much more seriously back then. Like
Definitely.
my parents, when my father passed, my mother, I never saw another man ever come to the house. Nothing. My mother didn't date. I mean, it was just different. It was my father. I mean, my father worked for the government. Plus, we owned a corner store, and he ran numbers. So I mean, it was. My mother also worked for the government, so it wasn't like it was we needed for anything. So it wasn't like my mother had to deal with him running around cheating and all of that other craziness or coming home drunk. I didn't see that kind of stuff.
Just read my book. Your thoughts?
On what?
Which what I just asked?
Say
Or
it
you
again.
just agree?
Say it again.
Do you just agree with like your experiences, Yaya's?
No, no, and I lost contact with you for a minute. I was doing something and I really wasn't listening much. I'm sorry, so you
Okay.
gotta repeat it.
No, no, I'm just asking you, just in general. Like, I'm talking about back on your young days when you was like a little kid. I'm not talking about a young adult or none of that. Like back when your mother was in a dating era, whether she was dating or married, whatever the case may be. Like,
I grew
how
up
did
with my
you see that?
parents. My parents were married. My parents were married
Exactly.
4 years before I was born.
She just said it. Yeah.
So I don't. That's what I'm saying. I didn't hear everything. I got distracted. I apologize. I was
No,
looking
no, Yaya said her parents is married, but I was just saying like the reason why I was asking that is because it's like a lot of people that's in your age group right now,
mhm.
and they just have different stories about what their mother went through, you know. And then on the same token, like it's like that black women from y'all's time area have a different perspective from I guess some of the guys. So that's the only reason I was asking you that.
Let me okay, so let me make sure that we're still on the same page. The original question was more like well statement was the
What did
type
you
of
experience growing up?
we were used to. Well, no, because the first one was like, okay, the men that we're used to, you were saying it seems like y'all have better choices now than we did, but we were saying no, that we had better choices in men in our 20s than what's out here now. That's where we were. That's where I stopped.
Well, I mean, I guess that's yeah. That's basically the debate. Like well, they never say nothing about the men, but they always say the women is nothing like they used to be. And I guess y'all got brought that up to the point. Like she never seen
Okay.
nobody
You
coming in the
know,
house. Well, I seen that too, but like, but I feel like they had to deal with a lot. You know what I'm saying? Though I feel like women from my like women I watched like when I was like a little baby, I guess whatever the case may be. Yeah, I never seen no man come in and out the house, but I feel like in exchange for her loyalty, like I don't feel like they got the same loyalty. I don't feel like they got the same upgrade.
what he
I,
did?
I I disagree.
Can you? I'm sorry. I'm a little lost. Say that one more time. I'm trying to understand. You said no. Go ahead. Say it again.
No, what I'm seeing is I was going based on what I said, and I'm just giving my perspective. So what I'm seeing is like I don't feel like black women got the same loyalty or upgrade. Like I see a lot of black women that I see held down, their families, the communities, whatever she should be. Because majority of the black women I grew up around, they like not only was they holding down themselves and their
Okay. Okay.
family,
Right there.
right?
So you said upgrade or loyalty and upgrade as opposed to what? What do you?
And
Hello.
in general, like outside of like, unless they own personal sons or daughters, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see like I'm talking about as a collective from the age group. I'm talking about like or you could say celebrity because I hate to say it like that, but like I'm just talking about like in general, like just how I grew up. Like it was like a lot of race loyalty was preaching to us and this and that. And I just see like a lot of people that I grew up with as far as just would come out the community as a collective. I didn't see that reciprocation versus when my
What
grandmother
you?
was around. Like when you look at those celebrities back at like
No,
certain,
I'm
like
talking
at one
community.
point in time, you had
I'm
to be
talking about the
ashamed to
community you
go
came
out your race. It was a shame. Like the black community wouldn't support you. Am I right? Like the black community would not support you if you do certain things.
I'm
But
talking
now
about
it's accepted.
the community you came from. You said coming from the community. What community was that?
Harlem, New York City. You know that's the renaissance of black excellence.
So you're saying that coming from Harlem, you didn't see
No,
that?
I'm saying in general, like it used to be like a shame. Like I'm just saying, like in general, like when you see a black celebrity now, it's like expected that they're gonna like just go out their race.
I thought we
But
were talking about our personal experiences. How do
that's
we?
what I'm talking about.
Okay, so celebrities have nothing to do with this. Let's stick to what we know about
No,
life.
I'm just saying in general. As a collective, when okay, so from my personal experience, like it used to be like a shame when you see like the how you say the most successful guys, like it used to be like a shame that they would go that way, because
Oh, what
to
way?
my knowledge, anyway, outside of their own race, because I do believe.
Okay. And one more question. What do you
Hmm.
consider successful? You said
I mean,
black successful men go that way. So you said go that way was to be out of their culture, and so what made them successful?
well, to me, success is doing anything you do and doing it well.
Okay. There's so many successful men out here.
Hmm.
Always have been, always will be. And
I
many
agree.
brilliant men out here too. Now,
Yeah,
everybody successful isn't brilliant, and everybody that's brilliant isn't successful.
agreed.
So that's a broad cloth to lay over. You
Well,
can't.
it's not. Well, to me, it's just like when what I consider successful is like black men that were homegrown by black women,
Hmm.
and then once they reach a certain tax bracket, go to wayside. So back
Wayside.
in
They
so
on
when I
drugs.
no
They going to hell. They breaking the law. What's the
no
wayside?
no 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 no.
She's
Let me
talking
finish.
about going to
Let me finish.
another race.
Yes, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. And I'm trying to be like polite about it because I don't want to flag me. But yeah, but what I'm saying is when your time is what I'm thinking that most black women was holding on to is like, okay, they would be ashamed to do that because like in my grandmother days, like that would be a shame, and that's what they try to put on like their sons or whatever. And I feel like I don't know, at some point it became like a forced thing, so I get with you. I don't know if that's what English you're trying to do, but like
Do you
I've never
know
tried
back
to
in
do
your
that.
grandmother's day, it wasn't just a point if it was a shame. It could cost them their lives. It was illegal for a very long time.
It depends on how long far back we're talking, and if you're in the north, south, east, or west. Because depending on where you were, and depending on what year you were, that
Well,
could
my grandmother, she was from the south end. She was from the
got you killed.
north and south of Alabama. Like she was from both parts of Alabama, but like
Okay, yeah, down there would have got
well,
you killed. If they were
when
in the
she got
north
to,
of Canada,
but
they'd be, you know.
yeah, but when she got to be an adult, like her first apartment as an adult, out of growing up in the north and south of Alabama, her first apartment as an adult was in New York City. You
Okay,
know what I'm saying?
okay. So she didn't have to experience that southern part of being in
No,
that
clearly
place.
she did. Clearly she did. No, but I'm just saying,
Not
like
as
my
bad as it
grandmother.
would have been if she were in Arkansas. See, that's what Yaya was saying.
Well,
That cost you your life in Arkansas.
I think Alabama is worse than Arkansas in my opinion.
Well,
But I think it's
Alabama, whatever
subjective.
it is. During that time, it could have cost you your life anywhere, but definitely there. But if you were in the North, or if you were in Canada, or if you were in Europe, it would not necessarily cost you your life.
Right.
It would be fine, So
Right, but like I'm saying, but
variable.
see, it made her smart. But like I'm saying, like I feel like it was a certain respect there. Like you wasn't even like. I just feel like in general, as a collective, it went south, and then because of it, it could cause certain black people their life. Certain people find it like forbidden fruit. Like now we're gonna do this and that. So that's what I'm saying.
Now,
Like my
but see,
girl,
it's always been forbidden fruit. This is where we get the stories of the belly warmers and all that. We were exotic to them. So
right?
not only did they rape our women, they did rape our men. So don't get it twisted. We were always uh, objectified. We were like the Sarah Barton, how they took her to a carnival and shit, and took her all over the world because she had a
Right.
big ass. So it's just we've always been sexualized, and I just think with the in the 60s, and then there were people that did it way before the 60s, but they really had hellified stories. If you hear their stories that they tell about the things that they went through, I don't know if many people could have, if you lived, that many people would have been able to stay together.
Yeah, but
It's
I
just a
didn't.
whole lot.
Yeah, and I didn't even mean to get that deep. I was just asking y'all a question because I always hear the stories about like y'all not the women that what I'm saying your grandma was or your mama
Oh, we're
was or
not.
whatever the case may be.
We're
And
not.
that's
I'm
not
not the woman
necessarily a
my
good
mama
thing
was.
or a bad thing. Now, see, it depends on what they were like. It could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. Who is it for someone else to judge or decide? That doesn't determine how you're going to turn out, or how you're going to try to find or lead your own life, or raise your children to lead their lives. So bump whoever, cut that thought off straight out the gate, because there's nobody around qualified to tell you what you're going to turn out like later, or how you're going to turn your children out. Bump that. Don't even get that type of thought in your head.
Hold on 1 second, please, y'all.
I totally agree with you, just you, my bud. Like I was like I didn't mean me to get that deep, but I was just trying to say like I was
No,
just
it's
wondering
cool. I'm
because of the age gap no disrespect intended at all,
oh
but I was just
no.
wondering like how like y'all felt about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that these are conversations that are being had. So I just thought y'all could like like it was no nothing like
I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta go for a second. I'll come back and click the link up.
okay.
But I mean, like you were saying, oh, watch out, baby. No, 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 no. Oh, Sugarfoot. Um,
Oh, she knows. She said she had a call.
yeah, I was talking to Sugarfoot. She was around my foot.
Oh,
Like,
I forgot. They made a whole troll page about Sugarfoot. I'm so sorry. That took over your cat name. I forgot you
baby,
had a whole cat named that.
Sugarfoot is a G. That's all right. There's four Sugarfoots out there. Peace on.
Sugarfoot is a whole person. No, I'm a cat person. Like if I was to ever have a pet, it's always going to be a cat.
Yeah.
My cat name was Ginger though.
Oh, was she a tabby?
Mm. She's a cutie.
Yeah, but
God bless her.
what you were saying, where you said they said women are not like, we're not like what our mothers and grandmothers or
No,
whatever.
I was just wondering. No, because
No,
a lot of these guys that say that they actually don't even have an idea
but
because they speaking from like a lost place because they don't have a balanced perspective. I actually do. So I was just asking y'all for y'all opinion based on y'all perspective. That's all that was.
that's what I want to speak to, because that can be taken two ways. That's it. That's why I said that can be a good thing or that can be a bad thing. It depends
Right.
on what it is. Now, I don't think it's fair to compare people to people. However, it's a good fairness to
Same,
how,
same,
right,
same, same, same.
right.
Yeah.
But to compare times and decades to from then and now, I could see it being a fair balance to look at how things used to be, say in a household or in a marriage versus
Right.
today. I think that's fair to look at both at the balance and see how things have changed and pinpoint where things are different. You know what's made the changes. You know,
And how can we improve it? And that's the only thing I was trying to see, you know?
yeah, I understand. But and yeah, so look, I'm not against you. I was just saying I'm listening to you, and this is a great line of dialogue. I mean, it really is because there, there's so many
And
variables.
trust me, I don't trust many people to ask these questions to. So I'm only asking out for a reason. I wasn't trying to be like disrespectful.
I don't
I
feel
wish my grandma
disrespected.
was still here so I could ask her, you know?
Yeah, I don't feel disrespected, and I don't think Yaya did either. No, we
Okay,
were
yeah.
just talking.
That's my only intention. So I don't want y'all to feel that way.
No, what would make you think that?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I didn't want you to feel that way. Yeah.
Mm-mm. No, I'm not offended at all. Again, like I say, this is a great dialogue because we can really get to know what's on each other's minds. Um, excuse me, excuse me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No
I had
problem.
I had a gyro, and I'm telling you, those cucumbers and onions.
Oh, don't make me be upset now. Because I was wanting a roadie. And I couldn't even get one. It's messed up, but
Oh
because you
my!
know I'm greedy as hell. I'm greedy as hell. I wanted a roadie, and I only like the gyros from Queens for some reason. Like they make the best gyros. I don't know why they do.
You know, you can make them. I think that I put up. I think I have a video in my shorts. I think I
Well, you
have.
need to release it. Release it.
Huh?
Release it.
No, I think it's already out. I made some gyros. I made a. I took a recipe where I made the gyro meat.
Mm-hmm.
I put the seasoning in the lamb. I ground the lamb and I put the seasoning in it and I compressed it and I got all that air out and I cooked it kebab style. I cooked it on skewers and I
Mm-hmm.
sliced it. And it was a pretty damn good. It was real close.
Sounds nice. Sounds
But it was
nice.
pretty. Yeah, it could be better, Dennis. It wasn't. It wasn't dynamite. Now it really wasn't. But it was good.
You never know until you try it. I gotta try it.
It was good for a first try. But that let me know there's some other things that I need to do. Like I would squeeze out more air, and I think I would instead of me mixing by hand, I think I would put that down in my food processor. I think I need to do. I think it needed more. It needed to be finer. It needed to almost be like pasty.
With the meat?
Yeah, for the recipe that I had to make the gyro meat. But the main thing is you got to get that air out and get it compressed. And then when you cook it, you can slice it down.
Well, I think for the gyro, it's supposed to be like you supposed to be able to identify the meat, right?
Mm-mm. It's a mix of lamb and beef.
Yes.
You can even do chicken.
Yeah, you can do whichever one you want.
Right, but you have
It's
to
like the
mix all
onions
of
and
that
the
together.
peppers and then
Yeah,
whatever that bread is.
yeah, but you got to mix all of those meats together.
If you want, but you could just do one meat. But you're still supposed to be able to identify it.
No,
Like I think that's
if
like
you're mixing all those meats together, if you're grinding all that meat up to compress it and cook it so it can be shaved down on a rotisserie, then that's what you'll do. Now, if you're doing it the original way where you just keep stacking the meat and stacking the meat and stacking the meat, that's a bit differently. But for the gyros, mm-mm. You ground all of that meat together, you compress all of the air, you get all of that air out of it, and then you
mm,
roast it on that spit, that
mm,
upstanding rotisserie. And as it cooks, you just slide it down, you just keep shaving it and shaping it. So Of course, I'm not gonna do anything like that in my house.
Oh, you mean to make the actual like thing
The
that they
meat,
shave off?
yeah, the meat.
The lamb gyro. Oh, I never even thought about doing all of that. I'm
But what
gonna
did you
say
think I
like
was talking about?
no. I just know when you cook it, like how they shade the meat over, it look like meat slices. But I didn't even think about that part. I was gonna say like because at that point like we just want your hair recipes because your hair is long as hell. I know what the hell you took. I was like, what?
Funny girl.
Yeah, but you know, you do really got long, pretty ass hair. So,
Thank you.
how you do that?
I take every time it's time for me to do what I'm supposed to do, something else comes up, and I have made a promise to my girl. Oh my God, I promised her like 3 or 4 times, and I have not done what I'm supposed to do.
And
And
you know, I'm gonna tell you right because every time somebody asks you how we get your hair like yours, they gonna say this. They go like every time we ask her this, she be like, "Oh, I was supposed to, but I,
yeah, and I know you're all tired of hearing that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't hear that shit. What you got? And I'm like, that's what I don't even say. I don't even mention it anymore. I'm like, I'm not even gonna open my mouth. I'm gonna get it done. Boom. I'm gonna have it stacked before that way so I can, when I open my mouth, it can go out. None of that. I'm gonna tell you, and now it's gonna be another damn 6 months. When I open my mouth to tell you it's there, it's there. You can get it then.
we're looking forward to it." And you better be having a hair product coming out next.
Well, it goes together.
Yeah, I hope so
Yes,
because
yes.
it goes one in one. Because like, child, whatever you got going on, nobody can deny it.
I've got everything that I've even look. I've had all my packaging, my I've had everything, my ingredients. I've had everything for months. I don't know, maybe listen to me, months, close to a year. But the last of the packaging I know had to be at least what 8 months now, and I'm telling you, I got so disappointed. I did not like my well, not disappointed, discouraged. I didn't like my labeling. So,
Oh, and I don't know if you know Wally, and I wish I could figure out this girl name. She has some beautiful ass package because she's the first person that I even got inspired to order it. I get like this is when the beef sector was very early.
or
But
you
her packaging was so beautiful. I promise you, you need to get with this girl. I got to learn her name, but
oh,
she stopped doing business, and she had natural hair products. So you
well, I
really need
don't
to
know
get
who
with
that
her.
is, but I'll tell you who's
I
got
gotta I
beauty.
gotta look at my email. I promise you, but you gotta get with her. When I tell you whatever company she had, you need it. That shit was beautiful.
I'll tell you who's got beautiful packaging, and that's Kiki. Miss Kiki. Miss Kiki.
Octavius.
Yeah.
Okay, I never ordered none of her stuff, so I didn't
Oh
know.
my goodness.
But
You
what I'm
got
telling
to
you,
go to her
but no,
site.
you got a real no. I'm not taking nothing away from Miss Kiki,
Mhm.
so maybe get with her. But when I'm telling you, you got beautiful hair.
Thank
Like
you.
I don't know why you're not on shorts showing off your hair. Like you could literally get monetized off of just going shorts with your hair.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's a, like if you look into it, you will see I'm not lying to you. I'm not gaslighting you or none of that shit. Like your hair is beautiful. So
Thank
whatever
you.
you got going on, I would start with the shorts and then I would sell my hair products. And I'm not even trying to get it free for you. I'm still gonna buy it because whatever you got going on, I want it. I want it. And I would pay top dollar for it. I don't want a discount or none of that shit. Like I want it. And because it's hair, you don't even need to show like because I remember you always talking about like I did the same thing for my daughters. My daughters got the same hair. Like you
Mhm.
could literally show your daughter's hair. You'll never got to show their face. You know what I'm saying? You can just show the back of their head. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they carried it on with their grandkids and da this and da. You know?
And you know what? That is a good idea, Uppity, because you'll get to see our different hair textures and our hair
Correct.
styles. Because
Yes,
my
yes.
daughter's got dreads down to her butt, and
Right.
she
And I
uses
just
the same product
like
I use. We use the same hair product.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. We use the same thing. So it's more than just a certain type of hair or style or whatever. It's for your hair, your skin. Whatever you will
Right.
put on your skin, your hair is skin.
Yeah, for sure. And I preach that same thing. You know that, right? Because I had so many people tell me like, "Oh, I want my kids' hair to have." No, it's not gonna be the same texture, but you could love your hair.
Right.
It's gonna still be your hair, and it's gonna grow because, like, I promise you. But I don't know what magic you using, but you need to sell it because I'm doing a, a way lower scale. You know what I'm saying? So I already know the question he's talking about. I'm like, yes, you got a whole gold mine. You don't even know it. You know? And then the fact that it works on a dress, because some black like so you got a whole nother market.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I say. It works on anybody. And you can use it on your body too.
Right? And that part.
You can use
Because
it
if
on
it's natural, you should be able to
you
use
can
it
eat it
wherever
if
you
you
want.
want to. Now, I mean, it's that simple. I'm serious. You can eat it if you want to. This is something I watched my grandmother do. But
Right. So that's what see now
yeah.
you see what I'm getting into you? See now you see what I'm getting into? Because like when I'm telling you, like our grandmother got some remedies for us. And then the fact that you are walking testimony
Oh
of
yeah.
what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Your
Hmm.
kids are representative of it. And I tell people all the time, you're a representative of your parents, whether you know them or not. And look what you got walking around. Gold mines.
And I thank everybody in my bloodline.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You better floss with that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I see somebody, every time people see you too, don't you notice that every time somebody sees you, smell bug, they be like, "What do you do with your hair? Like, how you get your like?" People begging you. I'm waiting for you, but I get it. Like, get your business side down and like your selling market because you don't want to give that away for free. But I'm just saying, like, we waiting on you, child. We waiting on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Because most people know when you use natural products, you can use it on your body and your hair. Because I
Hmm.
tell people all the time, like, but I ain't gonna act like what I got, what you got, because clearly whatever you got going on, I ain't got it. Yeah, I got to me all the time. I need to know between long hair, I mean medium hair and long hair, whatever she said. But but you got some long ass hair. Nobody can't deny that shit.
Hmm. Yep. And I got to get on it. Whoo! I was gonna do it tonight. It's getting late, but you know what? I'm really not sleepy, so I think I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna just go through and moisturizer. I'm gonna put in about 6, 8 plats and put my bonnet on. That's what I'm gonna do because I washed it and I conditioned it and I let it dry naturally. So I need to. I can't sleep lay down on it like this, or honey, this fro ain't gonna work. So
Right. And I know you see you do the
y'all
Bantu
line it
knots and
up.
stuff like that, but it's the oils that you put in your hair when you do the Bantu knots. Because everybody's like, we say, I just do the Bantu knots. And like, child, you do more than that because I do Bantu knots all the time.
That's what I do. That's what I do. But see, so I washed it and I conditioned it. Lord, I don't want to come. Okay, hold on. All right.
Look at that.
I
Let
just
me get for the big screen. No, no, no. You got to go to the
uh-uh.
beautiful.
You ain't put
You
that
done
on
left
the screen.
now.
All right, 1, 2,
That's beautiful.
3.
That's beautiful. Come back to the big screen, please. Let them see that.
Okay, 1,
Come
2,
back.
3.
Come back. That's her hair. Give them the scalp treatment. Give them the scalp treatment. Like that's her fucking hair. Like that's beautiful.
Thank
Ah,
you.
child. That's a black woman though. Child.
Oh, hey, I keep forgetting Yusef when he changed his
Yes, you too. That's you,
and I
sir.
keep forgetting. I'm like, oh, celebrity. Yeah. Hey, Yusuf.
Yeah, but your hair is so gorgeous. Oh my God.
Thank you.
That's why everybody keep asking you, like, what do you do, child? We know you got something special. All we asking you to do is how we buy it. That's all we want.
I will. See, that's why I said I'm not even gonna mention it anymore until I do it because I don't, I don't want to
Get on
disappoint
it.
anyone else anymore. I say something and then when I say it, it's gonna be ready to hit the post office. I don't
Oh,
want
okay.
to,
I'm not gonna even ask you no more, but I'm asking you, mom, please, get on it, cause we need that. Like whatever you got going on, we need that.
okay. I will.
Yeah, and whatever you got going on, we gonna buy it because you could come online as your own client. Like, yeah, look at this.
Hey, listen
This
here, you
me.
got hair. So why are you wearing those wigs all the time? Do you wear your hair more often or wigs more
So
often?
I had to cut my hair, but like it's growing now. I can't even I can't follow that up. Like that's like me trying to follow up Paul Mooney or some shit.
What?
No, I can't. Paul Mooney, Richard Pryor. Like I can't follow you up.
No, I'm talking about you. Your hair.
I know had to cut my hair, but like I feel like I had a hater doing my hair. Like I don't know what it was. Like I had to cut it off because I couldn't. Like it was like matted. Like I put oil in my hair. My hair was down my back. I had the videos, but it was never as long as yours. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
Okay,
I always do natural hair, huh?
how is it now?
Well, it's way longer.
Is it like it is in this picture?
Hell no. I'm getting to that point though. That's why I want to know what you got going on. But
Okay.
it's longer than Kimmy's. Like Kimmy.
Who says it? Who
No,
says
no, let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you
Wait a minute,
something. Like,
come
I
here,
can do
Sugarfoot.
that.
Come
Look,
here, Sugarfoot. Okay. Yeah, it sure is. And look,
oh,
yours comes to
oh,
the front. It comes all the way to the front.
oh.
Yeah.
And my edges are in place. You know what I'm saying?
It comes all the way to the front. You know, I
And I grew all my edges
know.
back. I did some aloe vera water. I did some aloe vera water treatments. Like I'm into the natural hair care. So like it's not just about natural hair care. Like whatever you got going on, just read my book. Ew, it's special. You need to bottle it up. I promise you. Cause like I did all of this in a matter of a couple of months. I don't know why Kimmy hair is that short.
Mm.
Maybe because the Walmart blocked her out the system. She can't but like when Kimmy was going to jail for Walmart, they didn't even really have that many black natural hair care. So I can't even say she was stealing those products. But yeah.
No, that's not what it is. I will tell you what it is. Every time she tells a lie, the farther back her hairline goes.
That part, I believe that.
That's what it
I
is.
truly believe that.
Mm-hmm. She gonna have a
I
damn
believe that.
Abraham, a Benjamin Franklin in 2 more damn weeks. Is she gonna,
I told her that already because she swear to God, God favors her, and I'll be like, if God really love you, and your hair is supposed to be your crown.
oh, don't do that.
Why don't why won't he give you a hairline? Now I got to do this because like why won't he grow her hair? Like I need to know these things. Like
I ain't
ain't
gonna
your hair
put
supposed to
that
be
on
your
y'all.
crown?
I ain't doing that now. No, 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 no.
No, no, she gonna put. I'm Pentecostal. If she want to keep putting God in this, I got to ask questions. You know, she
Well,
do too much.
I still keep wondering why Dovey's got all this stuff going on and she didn't light a damn candle for herself. I told her, well, did you ask her yet? Shit.
Not, not kidding. Yeah, you know she stopped saying that lately.
Because she said she gonna flick her bick on me every time she think about it.
Well, see, your crown keep growing, don't it? Your crown keep going, don't it? See?
Baby,
What
I'm
they say, like, I girl pretty God. They say God don't like ugly, but he don't bow down to pretty either. So we all win, you know?
Pretty. He's not thinking about looks. Thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
All that he does. Man, whatever.
Whatever. Mm-hmm. I appreciate
These folks are crazy. And for what? For what?
life. You know, see, it bothers some people, you know. And I get you on it. Like, I don't know if you know how I get you, but see, what you going through with some people is what I'm going through with others, you know. But like, um, I was raised Pentecostal, but at the end of the day, I do my own shadow work. So I include science along with church. So basically, they already tell you like your kids will tend to repeat your mistakes if you don't correct them. So I love my kids before they even came here. So that's the only thing I can say for myself, you know. And how I actually like some people like they want to read me, and I get it. Some people because like I said, how I was brought up. Like I'm the only girl. What should I say? I won't say I'm the only boy. I'm my siblings, but I'm the only girl that has like a different baby daddy. But I'm okay with that, you know. But like some people like it, anyway. But
I get you. They try to look down because you have more than one father for a child.
right, because like at the end of the day, but why would I sit here and have the same child by a man that can't take care of the first one? To me, that makes me look crazy, you know. Or I got to sit here and make up his. I'm not gonna do that. Like I cannot sit
You
here
don't
and
owe
make up his.
anybody any explanation either. It's simply not their business, and you don't have to
Right.
address it.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore them, and if they keep on, block them. Don't even address them. Pretty soon, folks will get the message. You'll get the point, and they'll leave you alone about that shit. But people who really like you or who care about you, even if they don't agree with you or what you say, they're not won't do that to you. So just block them.
Right. You're right. I
Right
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
there, you go. Out of sight, out of mind, girl. I have a good old block party. Have you
Right.
been to a block
I do
party?
block people a lot, and they make me feel bad for that. But I do tend to block people a lot.
Good. Let me tell you, once you block a person, don't unblock them. If you do, guess what? You wind up blocking them again.
Right. You know, no, you know what? You ain't told no lie just yet. I'm just saying.
Nope. Stop, Sugarfoot. Nope.
And you know what? I'm so sick of making your cat a whole me in the B sector. Do you know about the Chickenfoot person?
I know there's like 4 Sugarfoots out there.
Yes, like how your cat get popular like that? Like I'm sick of the. They got me ready to get a whole nother cat, but I don't know if I'm ready for that. Like, cause
And
I'm not. I miss my
they,
ginger. I miss my ginger.
one of them got him dressed up like a G. Got Sugarfoot with an earring in one ear. I think it was a drill and
I
a
didn't see that
tango.
one yet. No, I did not see that one yet.
I love it.
That's cute though. Oh my god, cats are so unassuming though. Like if y'all don't even know, cats are like the best pets to have because like they self maintenance and like they don't bother you. Like you know really unless they want to bother you. I don't
Yeah. I don't know. I got some. I tell you what, cats are individuals. They have their own personalities. I will say that.
right, right.
Baby, and Theodosia is she's got her personality, and you can pretty much get it. You can grab it, but Sugarfoot, Sugar,
Yes.
ooh,
What's
Sugar.
going on with Sugarfoot now? Because Sugarfoot is popular here now. I didn't know you had two cats. I thought you only had one. So shit.
Because all you heard about was Sugarfoot. The Sugarfoot was
Right. What's the other one name? What's the other one name? Because she need her respect too. Or is it a he or
Theodosia.
she? Oh, Theodosia?
Theodosia.
Theodosia. So is that a male or female?
A girl. Her name is Theodosia Purr.
Oh no, y'all better respect Theodosia now. That's a female cat. Like only Sugarfoot.
Theodosia Purr and Sugarfoot. Two girls.
Thank you. It's two. It's not one. It's two.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't talking about Sugarfoot. So I guess because Sugarfoot ain't like Dobie, Theodosia was must have been okay with her.
No.
So they both didn't like her. She couldn't tell the difference.
Theodosia does. Theodosia doesn't. Uh.
So
Theodosia.
Theodosia, Theodosia sound like my ginger. She likes to hide. Like she just stay under the bed when somebody comes that she's not familiar with. She
Theodosia
just
doesn't hide, but she doesn't mess with you. No, she doesn't come near you. She
right.
comes to three people, and that's it.
Oh, okay. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
She doesn't hide. She'll lay down and go to sleep. She'll be somewhere. She'll walk around you, look at you, and keep going. She won't come near you. She won't let you touch her. She won't, sometimes she won't even sniff some people. Like she just looks at them and she'll lay down like she's asleep. But you know how when you're a kid and you pretend you sleep and you know your eyelids are fluttering?
Right.
She put that shit on you.
Okay.
She have her
Theodosia
eyes
sound like my
closed like
cat.
you sleep, right?
Y'all better put some respect on Theodosia name now. Y'all you got like I need some respect on Theodosia name. Like don't act like Sugarfoot is alone. She got a sibling.
Her
Fuck
name
out of
is
here.
Theodosia Purr.
That part.
Yes. Excuse me.
Cause Theodosia, you know what? Now I got an affinity for Theodosia. I might try to kidnap for you if I ever saw her. Because, but I couldn't. That probably be your hardest cat to kidnap because, like, Theodosia sound like my ginger. Like I call it hiding because my kids was most into her. So Sugarfoot could relate to that. Like my kids was more into her than I was originally because I'm not like originally like a cat animal person in general. But I wound up getting a cat. And so Ginger would just stick under me, and she did not like the attention. That like say for instance, I only have one cat, but we're gonna interchange that whatever. But yeah, so like just like my cat, like my kids was like into Ginger, like the B sector was into Sugarfoot. But in the same token, my cat had that Theodore Purr reality with her life. You know what I'm saying? So she really didn't like that attention. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was in her own house. So I guess I get what you're saying because as a cat mom, I didn't even want to do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want that. Like at that time, like my kids was like, I think when I first got the cat, I think I was 2 and my son was 5.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, so my cat wasn't really feeling them, but they didn't. But the cat didn't. But she was like a little baby. And you know what was crazy? My son did not want a dog. My daughter wanted a dog. So
So
I
you
went to
had first or the kids for you said the kids were 2 and 5, right?
2 and 5. Yes.
So
No, I
did
wouldn't.
you already
I
have
would
the
never even
plan?
got an animal if it wasn't for them.
Okay.
Yeah. So they wanted like my daughter wanted a dog. My son wanted a cat. And you know what was weird? When once we finally got Ginger, my son used to try to walk the cat like a dog. It was weird.
We have Ferguson's
For my
illusion.
daughter, she used to try to smuggle the cat like she was the cat mother. So the cat didn't like neither one of my kids. It was always on to me. So I was like, oh, that's how I got Theodore Purr. You know what I'm saying? Always under me, but always got the attention like Sugarfoot. Like my cat couldn't wait for my kids to go to school. So they could be away. You know what I'm saying? So like if she wanted to come out,
That
she
was
would
her
just come
house.
out to me. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's how my Sam was. Sam the cat. My first one, like we had Sam for 11 years. And honey, Sam ruled the roost. You hear me? That she was a sweet baby and she didn't do bad things, but she had her habits. And
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, and my kids mess with her too bad, she go off. Yeah.
Yeah, she had her spot and you need to stay out of it. And I don't care if
Right,
you
you're
knew.
right.
You go, we're telling you. So if you knew, that's your fault. They should have told you when you came in the door. Don't go over there.
Right,
Which
right.
I do, But Sam was sweet, but she didn't like to be rubbed and patted and all of that. When she was ready to be touched, she would come to you.
Right.
Okay, and there were only two people who could pick her up, and that was me and my baby.
Oh Lord.
You were the only two who could pick her up. Anybody else, you would get it. Sam would
And
look.
that's what I said.
Sam would throw rocks, girl.
Cats remind me of Pisces in a certain aspect of it. That's what I said. Like even right now, like I just feel like it's too small to have like an animal right now. But yeah, I feel like Nala, she loved cats. So like, oh, that's why all the stores love her in my neighborhood. Like, cause she's so friendly with all the cats. Like, they let Nala do whatever they want to her. Like, they be so like, it's like being a little dog. Like the way she was playing with them. And the
Yeah.
cats, don't care.
My brother and sister-in-laws have dogs, and one of them is just, well, all of us are special, but Bella is so sweet. She's like a little baby. She's just like a little baby. She's such a sweet baby. I mean, she's a little fat chihuahua. You ever see the fat chihuahua?
No.
Yeah, she's like a fat chihuahua. Oh, she's so sweet. And she's just so happy to see you all the time. Just, just a bundle of energy. And she wants to hug and snuggle and wants you to rock her and hold her. And she's so cute with her little dresses and sweaters and bonnets and t-shirts and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it would sound like that's why you like cats because you sound like my aunt. Like she made her cat so fat, but God bless her. That cat lasted through five of her kids and marriages and all that other stuff.
So
And
sweet.
then her cat wound up passing on like later on in life, but her cat lasted a lot of years.
But that dog though, that Chihuahua Bella is so sweet. But see, I can't have a dog because they have to go outside. My pets are strictly indoor pets.
Right,
And with dogs, you
right.
have to be on time with them. Like if I wanted to go away for a few days, I have feeders and I have an automatic litter box, right?
But it would all, but with the
But
dog
with
thing, I think well,
dogs,
you gotta put them in a dog kennel because like they gotta have somebody to walk
that's what
them
I'm
and all
saying.
stuff.
Yeah, with dogs, you can't do that. So if
Hmm.
I decide I want to go somewhere, or if I have somebody pet sitting, if I'm not going to take them with me, I'm like, because, it's like, it's very expensive to take them with you. Now, if I'm going to go for about 3 days, I can go for 3 days because I have feeders. I have waters and feeders and an automatic litter box. So I can be gone up to 3 days without coming in.
So what is an automatic? I want to learn about these things. Like, what is an automatic litter box? Because now I agree with you with the dog thing because like my
Yeah,
older daughter, like
you can't do that with a dog. You got to be there on time. You've got to take them out, in and out. You can't leave a dog in the house for 3 days. They're
no,
gonna
no, no,
go.
I would never even want a
No,
dog. But you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know why my kids love animals so much. But for some reason, even though I'm not a big animal person, my kids love animals. Like they love them.
we used to
Especially my
ride
older
the
daughter. She
dog.
loved dogs.
We
So
had a
I know
dog
something
when we
about
were
the dog.
little. When it was my grandparents' dogs, and we were little. We used to ride him.
See, I am.
You
I,
have a
I just
dog or
never like
no?
that. I have a fear of dogs. Like I think they're gonna bite me or my baby. So
Mm-mm.
I'm like, I don't want no dog at any point in my life, you know. But my kids, they love dogs. I even thought my son went like that, but he loved dogs too. But like,
The cowboy hats with the holster with the two snap guns on the side, and when you would click the pistol, it would pop and you would see smoke come out of it. You ever see those pop guns? You, you ever seen those? Hello?
no, I never seen them. I don't know what that is.
You never? Oh man! It came on a red roll, and you opened up the gun. You slid the metal piece back, and you slipped this roll on, and you clicked it back, and you pulled it out. You pulled the hammer down, and then when you would go and shoot the trigger, pull the trigger, it would snap, pop, 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 and smoke would come shooting out, and you could
Wait, that
smell it.
sounds like torture for a dog.
No, that's what we used to have. No, we would be playing. Look, we had cowboy hats and holsters with the pop guns, and we would ride on. One of us would get on that hobby horse thing, and the other one would ride the damn dog because the damn dog was big. We get on the. Yeah, we were
See,
kids.
I don't know, but like I
We
told
were
you,
kids.
the
Yeah,
only
we
pet
were
I
playing
ever had
cowboys
was
and
a cat.
Indians.
I
We were
only
playing.
had one pet. I promise you, the only pet I ever had was a cat. I already knew I wasn't gonna do a dog because, like you said, you got to walk the dog, and I'm not walking no goddamn dog. Like I have too much to do with real human beings, so I'm not gonna add anything extra. You know what I'm saying? But my kids love animals, so but my daughter like, and my kids for some reason they think like I'm gonna harm an animal. I don't guess. I don't know,
What?
but they no, not like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but my kids already know I'm not gonna do well with a dog. But a cat, we can do just fine because they can, manage themselves. It's an
Yeah, they're
in-house pet.
lower maintenance. Yeah,
Yeah, very low maintenance.
yeah,
Yes.
because that especially like if you're in the city or if you're in a building,
Right,
you
exactly.
ain't.
And
Yeah, ain't no way in hell.
right, because that's
Yeah.
what I did. And I tell people all the time, I don't feel no shame about it. Like I took my kids to the animal shelter when I got my first cat. I was like, okay, let's go to the animal shelter. We went to the animal shelter. They seen them big ass dogs barking at them. They was like, oh no, I want a dog. I want a dog no more. Only one wanted them. But like I said, my son treated the cat like a dog, kind of sorta. Then my daughter was over smothering the cat, So like the cat was like, thank God they leaving the school. I don't want to deal with these people no more. You know what I'm saying? and I, and then Nyla, and then the cat was more closer to me than anybody else. That's how I want to knowing that if I do get a pet, it would have to be a cat. And then Nyla, like here we go, several years later. Nyla really loves animals. She loves dogs and cats, but same predicament. Like now, if Nana gets old enough to walk the dog on her own, and she really wants a dog, she can have one once she's able to take that responsibility for herself. But as far as right now, so clearly that's going to be when she's an adult. But but in the meantime, like if she wants, we can do a cat later on when we get like the bigger station apartment.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I tell you, every pet I've ever had since I've been on my own has been someone else's. I have yet to choose a pet of my own.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yep. First one I had, my brother tricked me. He was coming down with some of his buddies from Camp Lejeune, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he came in the door, and I remember him calling me, and he was telling me, he was asking me like if if I was cooking. I said, well, yeah. And he said, did I have enough for a certain amount of people? Because he was bringing people. I'm like, I don't know. Let me think about it. Let me look and see if I got enough for everybody, right?
Right.
So I call him back and I tell him, yeah, I can make this, I can make that. When you come, I'm gonna start now. It'll be ready when you get here, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he goes to the door, and I look at him, and he's got a jacket on, and I'm looking at him, and I swear to you, I saw his jacket move. I said, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "What you got?" You call? And I went to touch his jacket, his stomach. And he smacked my hand. He said, I'm hungry. I told you I'm hungry. Where's the food? And I saw his damn jacket move again. I'm like, hungry hell. And I went to reach for him again. And he smacked my hand back. Child, he had a damn a kitten snuggled in his jacket.
Oh,
He did. He said we were on our way and we stopped at a crossroads stop sign and we saw all these dogs around the tree. They were trying to get at him. We don't know where the mother is, but she was just born. This is a newborn kitten. And they,
and you know when you touch them, like the mother will eat them if you don't like.
no, but I mean, the mother was nowhere to be found. There were
Okay.
dogs trying to get at it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and so they stopped and they picked it up. So he says, "Look, just hold him for me. When I come back through town, I'll pick him up and we'll take him back."
Oh,
And I'm
that's a wrap.
like, "Yeah, okay." Me and my silly ass, and then I stop and think, I'm like, "You can't take this back to the base." You see how
No, I
you
would
see
have.
what I mean? But he jived me and joked me, made me laugh. You talk about that's why his jacket was moving because he was hungry because we were talking about food. See, that was slick, that was slide, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
Man,
Oh
I
my goodness.
his ass. When I tell you I ain't see his ass no more,
Oh, that's cute though.
cute my ass. I didn't see his ass no more. I saw him sitting on the lake. Now I got a
but
cat.
but that's when they babies is okay. Like it's
No, it's
cute.
not okay. So after 6 months, nah, it was 6 months. She was 9 now. Shit. I got
Right,
to
exactly. That's what I'm
her.
saying. Like that's my cat now. Like you can't come
Yeah.
back.
And I never wanted a cat, and she was just so sweet. She was everything, honey. That cat was special too, honey. That's a whole new story right there.
See,
I'll have a
see.
cat chronicles.
You need to. I'm telling you, like the cats be the cutest. I don't know how everybody be dog lovers. Like I really love cats though. Like I'm more of a cat parent if I had to pick. Like I'll be more of a cat parent. Okay. Like cats are so cute. And they like so unassuming, you know?
Mhm.
I just love them.
I tell you, they definitely have individual personalities. It's
Right.
like children, and they're smart.
Right.
They're
Very
vocal
smart.
too. They
Very
talk.
smart.
Yeah, they can imitate almost like my neighbors. You can hear them individually. They will call my name, or they'll say grandma. They will call my daughter's name.
What?
They will even call her by her nickname. Yes, they will. If they want to, especially if she's not here and they think she's here, they'll go to the bottom of the staircase and holler up the
Mhm.
staircase because like I'll stand at the bottom of the staircase and yell up the stairs so I don't have to go upstairs, right? So I'll
Mhm.
yell up the stairs. So what they'll do is go to the bottom of the stairs and call up the stairs her nickname.
Interesting. Interesting. What?
Well,
Yeah, I
they
miss my ginger. I miss my ginger. You
yeah.
make me want to get my cat again. Oh my god! But I have to wait. I have to wait.
Yeah,
But
when yeah, get things how you want to get first, Don't
yeah, no. I miss my ginger, but she's like, oh god, like don't get me started crying. Like it's been years, but yeah, I haven't had a But usually when I get my cats. And I never get to experience birth because I used to get my cats from the animal rescue, ASPCA, whatever you call that shit.
Mhm.
You know, they neuter them, so it's like they never gonna give birth. But I miss my ginger, and how I miss like how I met my ginger was like it was like a bunch of because I remember I went there with the total mind to get a black cat because you know how they say like black is supposed to be black bad luck and all that other shit.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, so I went to get my intentions was to get a black cat, and they said on the website like they had a bunch of baby cats
Mhm.
that was black, whatever the case may be. So I said we're gonna get a black cat, but in the meantime, I was still trying to get my kids because they wanted a dog at the time, mind you. So I was like, we're not doing a dog because I'm not doing all of that. So so my intention was like
take them to the ASPCA. So they went there, and then they was like, they seen all them big ass dogs, and they was like, oh, I don't want no dog no more. I don't want no dog no more. Can we go somewhere else? So I was like, okay, we're gonna go to the cats. So when we went to the cats, and then it was like this little cat is like, she was a mix between like she looked like a ginger, but it was like a mix between, she was like black and gray. And we never even changed her name because they was like they had named her like Ginger at the the I guess the animal
Wait a minute,
shelter. What?
they named a black and gray cat Ginger.
Yes, I promise you, that was
Okay.
her name. Yeah,
Okay.
and then it was like a bunch of like black cats, like they said on their website, and then it was just her. And then she's like, it seemed like she was calling out for us. Like how you say, like it seemed like well, she didn't say my name or nothing, but she was just to me, she was just calling out for us. I was like, oh, you gotta take her, you know. And she was by herself, you know. I was like, oh, you gotta take her. So we
Yeah.
took her, and she was our cat. But like I said, like they was more obsessed with her. They were so obsessed with her, and then it was funny to me because my son wanted a cat, my daughter wanted a dog. But my son was treating the dog like a cat, and my daughter was smothering the cat like a dog. So it was just weird. I guess the cat was like, "Y'all weird to me. Get away from me," you know. So whenever they would leave for school, whatever, like she would hide from them, and then whenever they would leave for school, she would just come out, and then she would just be up under me the whole goddamn day. I'm like, well, my kids want you. Why you keep going under me? But it's like eventually I got addicted to her, so like that's how we became buddies and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
then eventually my daughter got her dog, so with her dad or whatever. But yeah, so it worked out for everybody. But
Yeah.
she, yeah, she got old. But like I said, but like I just find it funny that like Nala's coming years later and she really loves animals. She loves dogs and cats. You know, because I be scared and dogs be coming up to her, cats and everything. I be scared as hell. Like they're gonna bite her. I don't care.
Yeah, you
They
got
gonna
to teach her
bite-
not to ever pet an animal that does not belong to her because
right.
they will bite. Teach her not to pet animals.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm working on. But
yeah,
people like, oh, they she's not gonna bite. Like, yeah, you don't know that. So
don't touch any animal that's not, nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm.
that's why I said I'm gonna get her own animal. Like I hate to say it like that, but like for me, I know eventually
Because
I want to
it
work
is
on my
what it
pet
is.
thing.
They're her own, yeah.
Yeah, I want to get her her own pet. You know, to like, cause but it's gonna be a cat. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a cat. I'm just saying that right now because like you said, you gotta walk dogs and stuff like that. So like I think the reason why me and Ginger worked out so well back in the days is because like once my kids went to school, I didn't have to like walk her, none of that. Like she did her own thing. As long as she had clean cat litter and fresh like and Ginger didn't like I promise you like but now I see how they doing it now with the cats like they be cooking up tuna meals and all this other crazy shit. Like
Did
I
you
didn't know
say
all that.
no, 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 no? I'm not. Did you say cooking tuna meals?
Well, yeah, like they got the tuna for them. They got obviously the tuna fish in a can, but I'm talking about like they have little like they literally be going all out like gourmet meals for cats and like oh I didn't know y'all was doing it like that now. But
See,
yeah, if we
some stuff is just ridiculous. That's
I
just
know
and
I
baby,
know.
I love my cats, but that's not happening. I'm just gonna tell you, no. And I
So
love
what's
them.
the
They
like?
live good, honey.
What do you recommend for
They live
like
good.
how you recommend like feeding your cat? Like what you think is good? What you think is like what's doing too much?
Well, I say, and this is not just for cats. This is for if dogs too. For animals like that, only feed cats cat food. Only feed dogs dog food. If you're going to feed, like, okay, if you're going to feed them anything else besides that, make it just a pure cut of meat. Don't put things in it. Don't give them leftovers, table scraps, all of that. Don't do that. That's why you got all of these animals with health conditions, animals with human health conditions because they're eating human food. What kind of damn animal gets diabetes and arthritis and shit? You feed them the
Yeah,
shit.
that's interesting because I see now that's like they're giving them human fuel. I'm like, I didn't know, like, cause I be seeing videos like where they giving the steaks and this and I'm like, what? I didn't know
Yeah.
you could do that. And they even saying now that they got like a cat seasoning, dog seasoning, and I'm like, what? I didn't know this. Like, this is new to me.
Now I'm going to tell you, on the marketing side, it's brilliant, and marketing is my forte, one of three.
Okay.
Okay. Um, from the marketing side, it's brilliant. But let me show you how it is. It's real simple if you look at it. Okay, who buys pet food? Do dogs and cats go out and buy their own food?
No.
Okay, so the commercials and the advertisements have to appeal to the pet owner, right?
Right.
So they show you something that looks like peas and carrots with gravy and chunks of potatoes and fillets and all this shit.
Right.
Oh, that looks good, right? Cats and dogs don't give a damn, but they don't know about stewed vegetables with a touch of thyme. They
Right.
don't
Yeah.
know garlic shavings and truffle oil. Shit. As a matter of fact, they'll eat shit. I mean, come on. They do. This is to appeal to your eye. You see that, that makes you want to buy it for your
Right.
eye.
You see, I don't even got a pet and I'm interested. Like, damn.
Right. Look, have you seen some of those commercials? I'm like, that looks good.
Right.
Dang
No, I'm not
it.
even lying to you. Like, my daughter's in college. I'm like, well, shit. Because her dog is not here, but I'm thinking, like, should I buy her dog girl mate when she go back to her daddy house for her dog? Because I feel bad. It's like, I don't want no dog, but I'm going to help you, whatever.
Now, this is what I do for my cats, and this is every blue moon. I do
Mm.
give them an egg yolk. It's great for their coats, and it's a good quick protein for them. You
What
do.
type of cat do you have, though?
I have a miniature Serengeti, and I have a Persian mix.
Mm. So, do you recommend that for all cats or
Yes,
just the cat?
yes.
Okay.
hmm And
So, when
see,
you say every blue moon, like, what do you mean by every blue moon? Once a month?
once a month is great. Yes,
Okay.
once a month is great. I don't give it to them that much, excuse me, that much, but I will. Once a month is ideal. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I keep perfect. Are
No,
you
it's
eating
fine. No, it's fine. So you're saying like egg yolk once a month is fine for any cat you
it?
got, like any
Yeah,
breed of
yeah.
cat.
Yeah. Oh, any breed. Yeah, it's definitely a benefit to them. I haven't been doing it that often, but the reason why is because also every now and again I'll give them like a chicken liver, a raw
And
chicken,
how often you getting that?
maybe every 2 months.
Okay.
hmm And it's only
Yeah.
one. I don't fill their dish. I just grab one. Like if I'm cooking chicken livers, I'll put one
Mm-hmm.
in each dish. That's it.
Okay.
It's just a good natural source of burst of protein.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's it. That's just like with my turtle. He mostly eats fruits and vegetables, and every now and again, I buy him baked worms and give him worms.
See, and I have a friend that's growing a turtle, and she actually had like a little ass turtle that was like, little turtle. Well, you may not know, but like, I don't know if you ever seen them turtles in New York City. Like they sell them all the time, like little baby turtles. But she actually grew it. So like now her turtle, it comes to a point where she got to give it like bait food. But right now at this point, I'm like actually. It's funny that you say this because I'm actually looking into things like to get a fish tank. So I'm trying to see which fishes. Well, I know which fishes go with each other, but I'm looking I'm looking up the prettiest fishes to go with each other, like
Mm-hmm.
the betta fish and the this and this, you know what I'm saying,
Oh, you
where
got to
they
be
don't eat each
careful
other
too
up and it's
about
not
you
too
don't put them
overcrowded.
in the same. Yeah, and I tell you, I had some of those. Oh, they were so beautiful. I got the ones to match my baby girl's bedroom.
Oh, you went extra.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she had three shelves. And have you ever seen the little corner shelves that look like triangles?
Yes.
Each one had a bowl on there. So her room had these big flower shapes that were hot pink, powder blue, hot pink, powder blue, and a deep, what's that, like a Kelly green. So
Your
those,
daughter just spoiled. Oh my God.
yeah. So I made sure when I put the bowls up on each one was a different color beta fish to match the
That's
colors in both. Yeah,
pretty.
it was. Girl, we came home one day and I saw the damn bowl was empty. I'm like, how's the bowl empty? I looked down, that little thing was fluttering down on the carpet, child. It had jumped out the bowl. And it was flipping and fluttering. I grabbed it and touched it and plopped it back in there and I went, oh! And he flipped around a little bit and then he was okay. Shit, they were fine for a little while. Excuse me.
Right.
Came back maybe a couple of weeks later. Too late. That ass, I was looking, the bowl was empty, and his ass was stiff. He was down on the damn carpet.
Oh, yo, no, no. You know what? You remind me of, I'll never forget, like my little brother, I ain't gonna say his name, but yeah, my grandmother was pissed at him because, like, he literally went in her fish tank because she had so many fish tanks, but one of her fish tanks was like regular goldfish, and she grew them from like little babies to like fat ass little goldfishes, and he
Ooh.
literally went in there with a fork poking them.
No, no, no,
And
no,
then they
no,
was on,
no.
on their side.
Don't
When
tell
I
me
tell you, my grandmother wanted to beat his ass, I could tell in her face. And then she was so mad at my mother. You know what I'm saying? She's
what
so
you
mad.
mean? He went to the fish tank with a fork and poked the fish child. That's what you're saying.
Yes, he did. I promise you. And my like to this day,
No,
like
he
everybody in
didn't.
my family got fish tanks. I'm the only one. But like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get a fish tank. But
Is
no,
he
she
telling
had several
something?
fish tanks. No, he didn't know better. Like that was
Okay,
not my
he didn't
dad's
know
child.
better.
That wasn't my dad's child. You know what I'm saying? He ain't know better. Cause my
What you
grandmother, I
mean he
promise
didn't know
you,
better? How old
if he was my dad's child, he would have been. We'd have had his R.I.P. funeral and all that. But he ain't know no better. So we all know that. So my grandma,
was
she was just, she was just cursing my mother out and stuff like that. You know, she was so mad. I don't know if it
Well,
got how
did it
mad
hurt
she
the
was.
fish?
No, he killed them.
What the
He went in
fuck?
there with a pitchfork, like a little fork. He went in there with a fork. She had like a little go. She had like a little tank, whatever, and it meant a
What
lot
do
to her
you
because it
mean
was
he
like little
didn't know any
goldfish.
better? What was wrong with him? How old was he?
He was like I don't know, like 6 or 7,
What the
but he was bad. He was a little bad.
something was wrong with that poor baby.
Well, I'll tell
Okay,
you, my
where is
grandma
he
was
now?
pissed. She
Okay,
was
this is Lifetime
pissed.
TV. We're gonna do an episode of Where Is He Now? Where is he now? Has it been locked
Oh,
up?
okay. So, that was an interesting question you asked. All right, so we're gonna skip past that. But anyway,
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
that's my little brother, and I love him. So we're gonna skip
okay,
past
baby.
that.
All
But yeah,
right.
my grandma at the time, but she had like the growing thumb, like so. I think that's why
Mhm.
I'm so like I like green. I like trying to grow plants, but I promise you, I don't know if it skipped past me or nothing. But my grandmother, she could rescue a plant from ruin.
Mhm.
She can grow any type of fish you like. You know what I'm saying? So like, but she molded everybody because her fish tanks was so pretty. But that's only I only remember that story because like that was like a little bullshit like thing, but like I don't know. That's just something she wanted to do because it's not like she made an announcement or nothing. She just grew this little goldfish. So I know that I heard in her heart. She was mad when I tell you he had several of them laying like flopside. It was weird, but yeah, like to this day, most of the people in my family they got fish tanks in their house. but like they know like how to like incorporate the right fish. So I'm just doing it. Like I'm researching it for myself right now because the majority of people that have the information, I don't even want to be bothered with them. So I just rather research it for myself. But yeah, like we love fish tanks. It plants over here because my grandma, she's from down south anyway, so she was real big on like making everything from scratch and growing certain things and stuff like that. So
So, I mean,
that's
where
what I'm
are
in.
you originally from?
I'm originally from, like most people want to believe me, I'm originally from Harlem, New York City, but my grandmother is from the South, so like
You
she made
don't.
everything from scratch.
You don't sound like you're originally from Harlem. You sound like you've been there for a while, but you don't sound like that's where you were raised, born and
No,
raised.
my grandma was raised from the South, so my grandma raised me. So it's not like I had my mom raising me, you know.
So you were
So
born
it's
and
not like
raised
I skipped a.
in
Yeah,
Harlem.
you're right. I was born and raised in Harlem, but my grandmother was born and raised in the South, but she raised me. So it sounded like I skipped a generation, but I really didn't.
I
That's why I
didn't
know
see
some
that.
songs.
No, I was talking about your. I'm talking about your tone, your accent. You sound like you've got some tonality, but you sound like it's like um afterthought, aftermarket price about it. You know what I mean?
I
You don't sound
promise you,
like.
I was born in Mount Sinai Hospital, but I was
No,
born and raised in
no, I'm
Harlem.
not questioning. I'm not questioning that. I'm just saying. Oh, excuse me. You have an accent that doesn't seem
No,
like
no, you're
you
not
were
the first
born and
person that
raised
said that
like
to
it
me.
sounds. There's certain words you pronounce sounds country, and then certain words you pronounce you sound city. And then, you got an accent that slips in and out on certain words. I mean, I do too. That's why I
Yeah.
notice it
No,
because
that's just,
I
and
do that
you're
too.
not the first person that said that to me. That's
Yeah.
insane. But my grandmother, she's from like the deep south. You know what I'm saying?
So
So like,
you picked up some of that
you're right,
by
because she
and
raised me.
living
Yeah,
in Harlem. So you picked up that, and so you got
right.
that's your blend.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I've never been down south. I went to Alabama for the first time like a couple years ago, like literally for the first time.
You
It
like
wasn't
it?
even my dad's side; it was my mom's side.
Did you like it?
It was cool. I didn't have an issue with it. I know that they got like less restricted gun laws. I don't think my Nyla father liked it much because like he like I think things he says here that like most people will like probably let slide. Like they was ready to pick up their guns for him. Like I'm like child, like you can't say certain things. They're gonna be mad at you. But yeah. I like it, but like I've heard what she said to me like all my life. Like but some people they take it for other time, but like I said, my grandma raised me, so of course certain things is gonna come across certain ways, but it's cool.
No, I
But
was just talking about the accent. That's all.
no, but like I said, my grandma
Okay.
she had like a green thumb they call it. She
Yes,
could raise a plant from the dead.
me
Um,
too. And my mom
fishes.
and my
Yeah.
grandma. Well, my mom would kill anything she laid her finger on, but
Mm-hmm.
my grandmother could do it, and so could I, and my sister too. My grandmother could snap a leaf off of a plant, and you go over there in 2 weeks, and she got that shit growing in a pot.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Exactly.
she would look take it. She would take a clip, and I learned how to do it. My mother would do it. Every damn thing would be you'd be so had some dead shit up in there.
Right.
And
And
then
see,
my mother said, "Why is this happening?" And so she said, "I'm doing what you do, what you're telling me to do." So my mother went and took up a course and wound up becoming a certified botanist. Then, so when she took up botany, she opened her own store called. Well, I almost said my baby's name. Well, her store was called Brenda's Rainforest, and she did landscaping and transplanted trees, and she would
mm-hmm.
Oh man. So I went
Oh, so you know how to draw. So you know how to draw a lemon tree and stuff like that.
draw. Now I can't draw it. Now I can grow it, but I
Not
can you
draw.
can
I
draw.
mean, I'm sorry. Get a lemon tree. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I can grow it.
Yeah,
Ah,
grow one. Yeah.
kind of black Bostonian.
That's what I'm talking
Okay.
about. That's
Huh?
how. That's the type of things I'm talking about. Like people don't understand. Like I can like cook more things from scratch. Like just because of my grandma teaches, but like I don't have a green thumb like I wanted. Like I have started to try to like grow certain vegetables. Some of them worked out, some of them didn't. But some of them is because of Nala. But anyway, but like a lot, some of them, but I can't wait to. Like I told you, every person in my family, everybody got a fish aquarium, and I'm
This
the
is
only
what
one that don't
you
got
can
one.
do, and you can keep it simple. And as a matter of fact, if you want to give it, if okay, I think that proper space and sunlight might be an issue for you if you're in a building.
Right.
Okay, and if you're higher up now, my grandmother actually grew tomato plants, but she there was a fire escape out there. If you don't have a fire escape, you don't have an outdoor portion to put the outdoor planters, but she also put stuff inside the windowsill. But she also had a long fish tank. And since you're talking about fish tanks, she put soil in the bottom of a fish tank and grew tomatoes in the window.
Yeah, and that's a lot of people. Like it's an ecosystem. You can literally grow food out your fish tank.
Yeah, look, she grew garlic, she grew tomatoes, garlic, onions, like spring onions, scallions. Or you could,
Mm-hmm.
like when you, okay, like if you buy a bundle of, say, scallions, right? You know how you chop
Right.
off the root part?
Right.
She would chop off the root part and stick it down in the dirt and lay a wet paper towel on top of it.
Yes, guys, it's easy to grow. Like green onions, they're
Yeah,
easy to grow.
they would grow right out. She'd take it off 3 days, it was already sprouting. She would do stuff like that. Did the same thing. You would, you know how when you're slicing your tomatoes, you might have that end piece that you cut off that you don't use. She would put that
Yeah, and you know what? It's crazy that you say that. I just like if you want to look this up, like you literally can slice a fruit
and
and
put
put
it in
it in
dirt.
dirt and watch it grow
That's right.
again. I didn't
That's
know
what she
that.
did. Yeah,
I just literally seen that recently, so she's not lying. Yeah.
yeah. She
The
sure
only
did.
the only fruit I seen them try to do with that didn't have success with was the kiwi fruit. But all the other fruits, you literally, because it could be an onion.
Well,
eh,
kiwi is that's that's a type of fruit. No, you're not gonna be able to grow it like that. But
mm,
cucumbers, tomatoes, eggplants, even pepper,
right.
anything, stuff like that. Anything with a seed, you can cut a slice of
And,
cucumber and put it in dirt and grow some cucumbers.
and that's the truth, because I seen that, and they got videos even showing you. I didn't even realize that you could just, because like you said, like I usually, you like even with like potatoes, like you know how they say wait for the sprout to come out and then just replant the sprout or whatever the case may be,
Yeah, they
or
call it eyes. The little
cut a little
things on
bit
the
bigger. You know what I'm
outside.
saying?
Yeah, the little bugs on the outside. You like roll them off like little balls. You just roll them off.
Right.
Yeah, you put those
And
in
then
dirt, they'll grow.
so you could do that, and then they said like the waiting for the sprout of garlic and but like certain things, but like she said, anything with a seed you can actually regrow, because I didn't even think about that until I had seen it, but she's mentioning it again. But that's true, they got actual videos of that. I watch them all the time because like I'm interested in like planting my own seeds or whatever case may be,
Yeah.
so I can grow my own like veggies. Well, the ones I can, you know. So I always grown like scallions.
Yes. And see, this is the great thing. And you know what? it costs us nothing. The things,
Right,
the part that we cut off and throw away is something we can just stick in a pot of dirt
right.
and
But
watch
for
it
the
grow.
But do you believe in like making like your own veggie broth and stuff like that? Because for the most part, like I don't even throw off the ends and nothing like that. Like I always freeze them in my freezer, and then once it gets to like excess, I just make like veggie broth and stuff like that. Like I don't believe in throwing nothing away. I don't know if it's my grandmother that sowed the roots in me or whatever. Like I don't believe in throwing stuff away. Like I always believe like you can reuse things. You know,
You
that's
on
why I
the
want
right
to.
track.
Yeah.
You better do your thing. Now, see, now there you go. This is something that you can do for for your channel.
Mhm.
Show them how to use everything. I recently watched. Okay, I'm subscribed to this lady, the Homestead Farms. I mean, Heartway Farms Homesteaders, and her. It was either her. It might be somebody else. Well, there's a few channels I'm subscribed to. I forget, but there was one. I watched two of them, but one was with the lady and her daughter, who made cider vinegar because it was apple harvesting season. So they had all this stuff. So they harvested all their apples. They, they sold what they could, and then they preserved some, made apple chips, and whatever they did. And they used everything down to the skin. They took the skins and made apple cider vinegar.
I
And
ain't
they
mad
were
at them.
showing you how to do it. And it's so simple. All they did was take that, they took the skins, the peelings from the apples, stuffed them down into this jar, and just kept stuffing them with water. I think it was water and salt and one clove or something like that.
Yeah, you'd be amazed what you can do. Like even I've been telling people like I'm trying to even get with people like from my Facebook groups, like you could buy your own animals
Mhm.
and just have them break it down. So I'm in the process right now of like how you can see what like how they basically break down what part of the animal the a pig body comes down to, based on like what you see in the supermarket.
Mhm.
So yeah. And then like it's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it because you get more out of it, you know? And it's just like you have to know like what part of the animal you like to cook with, and you know, it is what it
Well, my daughter's dad is going to bring me some venison. They got through with cleaning. They went on a hunt, and they're through cleaning and processing, doing everything they did.
is.
So
Right.
he's gonna
Mm-hmm.
come on up and bring me some. And
Lucky you.
yeah, so I love it. I love it. I love it. And extra bonus, he said he's gonna cook something for. He's gonna cook the shank for me. I'm like, okay. That means I get.
Hmm.
I don't have to cook.
That part. That's always a bonus. That's always a
Yeah,
bonus. Cause
I
see,
love
I don't. And you know what's crazy? I don't know why people see such wrong things with the pig. Like that's my thing. Like finding somebody that like everybody don't want to eat ham no more. I'm like, no. Like if you think about it, like every animal has been on the news except the ham, like pig or whatever you want to call it. Like that's the only
I'm
person
gonna
who
eat
has.
what I want to eat now. I'm not even look. You better eat. If you feel like
Right.
you got
Exactly.
a piece of ham in your hand, you better bite the shit out of it.
Right. Yeah. I'm telling you, like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's my host. If I somebody I want to go half me, like we could go out to like a farm, like a local farm, like by us or whatever the case may be, and just go half. But I know it's kind of
Love
expensive
it.
because
Love
you
it.
got to do the processing fees and all this other stuff. But yeah, I would love to get somebody to do that with me because I've
Yeah.
been researching it. Yeah.
Well, now I will tell you. I mean, well, no, that's not gonna. I mean, for where you are, you don't want a chance to look. Just go on down to Western Beef or something for real. Just don't play around, or go down to the Oh, let's see. Let me see. Let me see.
No, I've
Go to
been to
Mother.
Western Beach. But in New York City, they got things like Costco's or whatever, all these other places. But I feel like I'd rather go to a
That's
farm.
not where you're gonna find what you're talking about, though.
Okay. Yeah, I won't. Yeah.
Yeah, in order to, and Costco, you got to go up and past Pelham Manor to get to Costco.
Right.
So I mean, it's not going to be worth the trip if you're not going to really put in some damage in there. And it's just like if it's just you and Nyla, it's not even going to be beneficial to even take that trip, let alone spend the money you have to spend. You know.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm looking for somebody that's wanted to go in with me on this type of thing.
Hmm.
That's why I said that because I get what you're saying because there's a fee like to get the type of meat you want, the cut you want, and then the process, and then like you said, like how they got to process it and everything. Like it's a cut, like it. Like I've been researching these things, so like I know it's a side to everything.
Yeah, but see, the people I'm telling you about, my daughter's dad does this themselves. They've been hunting for, oh my gosh, they were hunting
Oh,
for
so you lucky. Oh, you gotta. Oh, okay. Yeah, you lucky. Uh-huh.
yeah. So they do their own thing, and there's a butcher who actually sells you know how when they trim the beef for steak.
Mhm.
Well,
Yes.
save the beef fat and they grind up the beef fat so that when the people with the hunters come in and want to process some of their meats, like if they want it ground, they'll grind up the beef fat with the deer meat because the venison is so lean that it will dry out because
Right.
they don't eat meat. They don't eat meat. Deer don't eat meat.
Right.
So they'll grind up beef fat in there. So since they've got a butcher shop and these two got the butcher shop and the other two do the hunting. So and everybody else actually in the area does too, but this just happens to be their friends. They go in there and they have it processed. They do it themselves. They just say, "Hey, come on in and do it." Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah,
And
cause yeah, because there is like a wait. Like they charge you a certain price before they like. It's like they charge you before they even like when they first weigh in, but it's not even after they have to take all the other bullshit. But like you said, but like some people are not honest. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be like, okay, we gotta do this and this. They'll just sell it to you outright. So like it's like a lot of things you gotta go through.
yeah, I
But
understand.
if you have somebody knowledgeable of it, yeah, that works.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like in your case, or in the case where people have to go through like a third party like that, and you or say like if it's online or you're making a connection somewhere with a business somewhere else, or it's for shipping involved, you really have
Hmm.
to be careful. See, with the operation I'm talking about, it's really not an operation if you think about it. It's
Right.
the hometown stuff. There's a lot of farms.
Right. Yeah. And everywhere I look, that's what they say. Like, that's
Yeah.
the best thing to go to. So, like, I would have to go like upstate New York. Like, I can never go like in
And
actual New
that's
York
what I'm saying.
City.
By the time you do that, you don't. There's nothing. It doesn't. By the time you look at the cost, you didn't do yourself any favor. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they just charge so much, and it's going to cost. There's a fee for this, a fee for that, a fee for
Hmm.
this, a fee for that. I mean, oh my goodness,
Correct.
yeah.
No, you're right. So, like I said, like that's why I said you rather have somebody that's able to do those type of things. But child, I ain't lucky enough at this point. But yeah, it is a beneficiary to have that in your in your
It
belt.
is beneficial. And you know what? You can, I mean, like you said, with all the stuff you've been finding out, everything is at your fingertips, uppity. Everything is at your fingertips. Anything you want to know, you can Google it or YouTube it. YouTube's got a wealth of information out here. I do a lot of YouTubing, and it was not all beef sector. I learned a
Obviously, yeah,
lot of stuff
child.
on here.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, not for me. I'm telling you, because I already know. Like at some point, we're gonna know. We're gonna have to at least have knowledge. Have of how to live off the land. So like maybe I ain't the one to like hunt down the meat or whatever, but I would at least like to know how to cook it if it comes down to that. But I at least know how it works out. You know what I'm saying? Even if I can't do it myself
Well,
or
look,
get to
even if you
it.
don't want to do it, at least learn how.
Right. Yeah, and
You
that's what
know?
I'm
Yeah.
that's the
Just
stage
learn
I'm at
how.
right now.
Yeah.
Cause like I
You
told you,
won't know.
when I get a house, I want a tiny house, and I want to be able to live off the land. And I think my tiny house should be able to do that. But
Mm.
but like I said, my tiny house is gonna come years down the line, years. Like when I was old enough, because I don't think none of my kids want a tiny house, but I do want enough land. So if they want like a medium sized house, I guess they can get that. They can put it on my land.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this. So it sounds like you don't always want to live in the city. So
Right.
do you want to stay in the state of New York, or do you want to go to another state?
I don't have a problem. Well, I don't want to say I want to live in the state of New York no more because only reason why I say that is because like my older kids are in college now, and then Nyla, who knows where she's gonna go later on in life, but I don't think I want to stay in New York City now because I'm not like connected as I once was because my elders are no longer here with me anymore. So it's like is nothing connecting me here like that much. And then on top of that, in New York City, like you can't really own nothing, unless you're rich, rich. You can't really own nothing in New York City unless you're rich, rich. And I just want to be able to at one point at least own the land and the property because there's some people that own the property but not their land.
Mm-hmm.
And I have not seen anywhere in New York City where you can do both.
Mm. Yeah, you can, but it's a rarity. I've explained that to people before, where you can own the house, but you don't own the land it sits on,
Right.
and they're
And
like,
I'm
"That's
not
crazy.
comfortable.
If you own the house, you own the land." No, you don't.
Right. But no.
No, you
New
don't.
Orleans was the biggest example of that. They ain't learned from that. I don't know what else to go tell them.
Look. You know what? Never mind. I'll tell you another time. But
No, but it's true because people tell me that. That's why I want to own a tiny house because I know that they say tiny house like a lot of states don't accept them, but the ones that do, you know what I'm saying? Whether because they got like certain places that you could rent. Like, but when you get a tiny house, why would you rent like that? Unless you're just like traveling.
look,
I'd rather
you
just
back
own the
chat.
land.
You see back. Look back here in your back chat and keep that to yourself.
Okay, hold on. I got you. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so you get it. You get it.
Hmm.
That's why I always had a connection to you. Because my grandmother's child. But she get with it. Like, I guess that's what I'm always with. But I'm always the. Maybe that's why I feel that way I feel about, as far as.
Hello. You drop down. No, 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 no. Welcome.
Okay, I'm back.
It's all mine.
I'm back. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, I guess I'm just that way because like my environment, But like it worked out for me. But like I said, we all what you call it. That's why I feel like I don't feel like I have a place in New York City anymore because just based on like what I was raised in and what's going on now.
Okay, maybe you could have just outgrown what you want to do. And plus, Nyla's young, but she's growing up. You might want a different environment for her raising, and
Right.
that's understandable. So,
Yeah, true.
yeah.
Because I had my other kids when I was in my well, I had my son when I was 23, and I had Nala when I was in my late 30s. So I'm at a different place in life. So that could be true.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, I've heard several ages before, so I'm going to ask you straight off. Now, I thought you said you were 43. Are you 43?
I'm absolutely 43 until
Okay.
March.
Oh, okay. So you get ready to turn 44. Okay.
Right.
Got you. I've heard, you know how people will throw stuff out there. I've heard all kinds of ages, but I could
No,
have
no, I don't
sworn
have to lie. I
I
look
was
good as
hearing you
hell.
say
I ain't gotta lie
44.
about it.
No, no, no. I'm not saying you. Now, you know, child, they tell you,
No, I'm not. I'm just playing with you. I'm just saying.
yeah, But
Mm.
okay, so yeah, all right. Yeah, I understand you definitely wanting to slow your pace, and and you got a young child to raise and things. Yeah, I definitely understand that.
Yeah, but for me, like, I want a tiny home. I don't know why I want a tiny home so bad. And I also want to try to live off the grid and stuff like that. But I don't
Well,
know if I'm ready for
listen,
everything it takes to live off the grid, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. But like I like doing like little gardening things, like I said, because I was just raised with that with my grandmother. Like I've seen like my grandmother literally like I've never seen her buy cake frosting, nothing. Like she just usually buy like the bare essentials you need to make shit. So
Mhm,
I've never seen my grandmother buy like a box cake. I do, you know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm,
God bless the dead. My grandmother's like she was the only one that able to tell like, oh, this is like you made mixed greens, but it wasn't literally mixed greens. It wasn't like it was turnip and mustard and collards. No, she's saying you made mixed greens because it was frozen mixed with fresh greens, so it was some canned greens mixed with whatever, like fresh green, like whatever
yeah,
variation.
you trying
She
to
was
pull
always able
one,
to
yeah.
tell. She was like, "I raised you better than this. Like, what are you doing?"
Don't you mess up the greens now. No, no, no. Don't you do that.
And I was like, "Girl, ain't nobody about to clean all these collard greens." She's like, "No, no, no. I raised you better than that. You're not doing this." Like,
Mm-mm.
but I was like, "Oh." But yeah, but like certain things she would give my credit on. Like you make the best sweet potato pie I ever had. You're making the only sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving dinner, because anytime your grandma say you only making that dish, like you already know you made it, for those who know. But anyway,
Hmm.
and they used to be really jealous about me, but like my grandma, she really was from the south, so like we seen her make everything from scratch. We seen her make everything taste good.
Mhm.
So it's kind of one of those stories like you don't even know like this was like considered a poor meal, until you like get older and then other things come into place. Cause
But
like
see,
pork and
it's
beans,
crazy
like
that things are not actually poor meals. If you look, okay, I know people consider certain things poor meals, but you got to look at how time has changed things.
right,
Like, remember when? Okay, only well, I'm not gonna say only poor people. People who didn't have a lot of money to spend on food will buy things like chicken wings. Chicken
right,
breasts were very expensive. You couldn't afford a chicken breast. Now, chicken breasts are cheaper than chicken
right,
wings.
right, right. Mm-hmm.
So you see where I'm going with this? It's like
Right.
you just don't know. So it's look. whatever you cook, whatever's healthy for you, whatever you like, if you can make it work, do it. Do what you're doing. Know how to cook, because if you know how to cook, I don't give a damn what you put together in there. It's put together if you can cook.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm mad I even started my Wick series because I used to show people like things you could do on Wick. Like I wish I could still get Wick for Nala. She's 5 now, so I can't get it no more. But I promise you, Nala is addicted to that Wick shit, and it's actually really expensive.
What do
You
you
don't think
mean?
about it when she's on Wick, but now that she's not on Wick, like damn, this shit is kind of pricey. You know what I'm saying? So there's so much things you could do with it.
What do you
Like
mean, like dairy products and juices?
no, I mean like
That's what Wick is for.
yogurt. Well, Nala is the yogurt. She likes that Greek yogurt.
Now, hold on. Let me ask you something now. Now, you said Donald's autistic, right?
Yes.
Don't you know that dairy products make their what is it called? Their it affects their damn. What's the word for it? Oh, it's been a long time. It affects them. They shouldn't have dairy. It makes them extra hyper sensitive.
Oh, and that may be something because like Nala really loves yogurt. Like she's
Yeah, but
addicted
they
to
shouldn't
yogurt.
have it. They shouldn't
And I
have
thought
it.
it was healthy because like I don't think I do is put a little honey in it. And she be
It's like giving a kid, like giving a kid caffeine, giving a cup of coffee in the morning.
okay. I see what you're
That's
saying.
what dairy is like to them.
Okay.
Yeah. They didn't tell you that. You know what? Because when I found out about it, I was shocked because I have a family member that shouldn't have it, that shouldn't have, and we used to joke about it and say, "Child, you get crazy. You get drunk off of chocolate milk." Well, damn it, come to find out that's what the hell was happening. The
Wow.
damn milk. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you
oh,
know, you'd be surprised.
milk. Yeah, and then you know how I found out about it? Not reading an article, not doing research. Guess how I found out about it?
How you find? How you find it?
Watching that TV show with Tony Braxton, not the Braxton Family Values, the
I was
other
about to
one, the
ask that.
first one she had. You know, she had a show before then, I think it was. Show before then.
Hmm.
Yeah. And she said that her little boy cannot have dairy products because it makes him extra hyper.
Well, you know, that depends on
So
the
when I
kid because
saw that, that's when I did the research. And I said, oh my God, this is true. I was thinking, I know she's not going to say this. And I'm looking, I'm like, I said, well, she's bringing awareness to this. So she's not just going to say something like
you
this,
talking
like,
about Tony Braxton.
so I looked it up and I said, oh my God, it's true. And the first thing I did was call that family member and tell them, you really were getting that effect off of milk. You can't have dairy products. She said, that's not true. I said, yes, it is.
Well, you know, some people tell us in general we shouldn't have cow milk because we're not a cow.
But
So,
it
like,
doesn't affect everybody like that.
right.
It doesn't affect us like that. Not physically, not like that.
Well, me personally, I can't even drink like straight up milk products. Like, I can't drink straight milk. So that may be you may be onto something because me personally, I can't even drink straight up milk. You know, like
Hmm.
so I was even concerned with Nyla because I tried to switch it like instead of give because I cannot breastfeed for some reason. I don't know what it is. I can never breastfeed. So I thought like I was gonna be smart with Nala and do like goat milk instead of like um
Yeah.
infant milk or whatever the case. Because they say goat milk is the best next thing to like breast milk,
Mhm.
but you know. Nyla was still having eczema, which I thought was gonna cure her eczema, but it didn't work out for me. But yeah, like I thought she was breaking out, but it wasn't that. It just I feel like you said, we like our kids are not meant to date drink like milk that they didn't come from. So
Well, goat
I
milk
always
did
felt
great
good
for my
for
baby because now I breastfed and that did perfect. And then when it was time for me to wean, like I would pump, you know, and do that.
Mhm.
But I also had the supplement. So I couldn't use all that other stuff. She was allergic to formula. And plus, I didn't want her on that. So I got the goat milk.
Right.
And that was the supplement that I would use. It was either what I pumped or the goat milk.
Right. And see, I always knew go like I try to get smarter with Nana, but yeah, my sisters they always pump, but I just
Never gave
for
her
some
none of
reason I
that.
can't do it. I never could. And
I
even I try to
didn't.
even do it like for the first 2 days,
Could
because you
you
know they
even
say
pump?
like the ex, I couldn't pump.
Why not?
I don't know. Not I don't know.
Did the nurse show you how?
Yes, they did. Like they went through extreme measures trying to show me because you know when they first come out, it's like that yellow thing that come out. That's they say that's supposed to be like brain food for them. You know, like when you first come out, it's like not white, it's like yellow.
Yeah,
So
color.
that's supposed to be like the best part, but I couldn't even get that part to come out. I don't know why.
And they couldn't help it either. Nothing ever came out.
Mm, no.
Did you have a proper diet?
Well, what you mean by proper diet? Like I don't, well, I don't know if I had a proper diet. I can't say I did. I guess, but like, but none of my kids, like, I never could do it. And then maybe it was the part that it probably, it could have probably been mental because you know sometimes some things can be mental. I guess because I ain't gonna lie to you, like I could not wait to smoke a cigarette. It's like when I was pregnant, I did not. I had forced myself not to want to smoke, but then once the baby was out of me, I guess me and my mom went into like crazy mode. Like I can't wait to smoke because that was all I was thinking about. Like outside of like, thank God my baby's here and fine, 5 feet and 5 toes, blah blah blah. You know. And then I was like, I okay, where's my cigarette? But I can't smoke because I'm in the bathroom. You know, I'm in the hospital. I'm in this. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't
Mhm.
gonna lie. So maybe that was it too. But I like they literally the nurses tried to help me. They went in with the breast pump. They went like it was nothing.
Do you have inverted nipples?
No.
So you just could not get it flowing? Did they show? Wow. Did they tell you the reason why? They must have had to be able to tell you the reason why.
No, they just told me keep trying. Every child, they told me just keep trying.
Is it because it wouldn't flow or what
I
was
really don't know what it was. I just told you. The only thing I could think of was like maybe because well actually yeah. By the time I had my yeah maybe because I was a cigarette smoker, it was probably like a psychological thing I could think. But I
no.
literally can come. Did you smoke cigarettes?
No. That was huh?
Have you ever smoked cigarettes?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well
Yeah.
then, yeah, okay, okay. So, but yeah, I don't know what it was then, because that's the only thing. That's the only reason why I can say that because like I couldn't see no other reason because I wanted to do it. I
Mm-mm.
had no other choice. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I could smoke a cigarette,
But they
but
should have been able to tell you what the issue was. There's no way that there are issues that cause
but
that,
I
that
had natural
women
birth, so it's not like I was at
actually
the hospital for so many days. You know? It was,
but still, there's issues that can cause women that can stop women from properly lactating, but they're able to tell you what it is. The fact that they didn't tell you what it is very strange to me.
oh yeah, and now you know what? Now that I think about it, that is strange because I really don't understand why I wasn't able to do it. And the only reason why I wanted to
Did you
really
fill up?
try,
Did you ever get big up there? Did you fill up?
yes, well, after my son though, like, cause I used to be like a size B cup, and then after my son, I became a double D, and it never went down.
Okay, so but you weren't able to nurse with him either.
No, he was my first child.
Okay, so then with your okay, so then your daughter. So with neither one of your children, you were able to nurse.
None.
So
I didn't want
so
to.
you
I
never
didn't want
filled
to
with milk.
after, but like in the hospital, no,
But I'm saying, so you never filled with milk.
no, no. I
And
had no. Like I have. Like you know how like when you have a baby you can feel your chest getting hard and then it's like an uncomfortable feeling. But
Because
like
you're
I
getting
try,
full. And if you
yeah,
don't nurse, you'll get engorged. Yeah.
right.
You'll turn into bricks.
Exactly. And it felt hard. But as far as like my baby nursing, it didn't happen. And because like you're in the hospital, especially when you first have your baby, they can tell if your baby eat or not because they're, whatever, they can like, test your baby weight and all this other stuff. Because the only
So
thing the
then
baby have is that.
you got to give them formula because if you can't nurse, they have to feed them. So
Right.
you got to have formula.
Yeah. Yeah. So my breast did get hard. But like as far as like, because I always wanted to nurse for like, because they always said the yellow part is the best part to give the baby or whatever. So I always wanted to do that, but it was not a possibility. But when you go in the shower, like it was doing that. But yeah, that's how my breast got big with my son. But it never went down.
And then, and you've, okay.
No, but I promise you, like, yeah, but I understand what you're saying, like, but yeah, it never happened. But like I said, I didn't really like. I just couldn't wait to smoke a cigarette, so I had to wait till I like. But I had all my children natural birth, so it was like once I leave the hospital, I just smoked cigarettes, and I was never gonna breastfeed anyway. So like, it just went through the same uncomfortable feeling, like your breast getting hard, and then it just eventually stopped.
So they gave you those little pills to dry up your breast milk.
No, it just naturally did it. I
It
don't
just
take
never
pills.
came out.
Yeah, yeah, I don't take pills for no reason. Like I feel like it's gonna just naturally go. It's gonna go.
As I know sometimes they would, I don't know if they still do it, but they would give you pills
No,
to,
no, no. You're right. They do. But like I'm saying, I just
they
don't take
still do
pills.
that?
Well, I don't know if they still doing it right now, but I'm just saying like
I don't know
back
if they
when I
still
had
do
my
it.
son, I know they did used to offer that because like I know they didn't offer me with my older daughter, but like with my son they offered it to me. And I told them no, thank you.
Yeah. I said, no, no. Boy, I tell you. You know, I'm going to tell you a crazy thought. Don't laugh. Well, you can laugh if you want to. I
Hmm.
thought about what it would be like to have a baby around the house. Now, not my baby. And I'm not ready. I know I don't want my baby, but girls having any babies now. But I don't know. I keep getting these little things that pop up in my YouTube shorts, and all of these cute little babies just make me want to play with a little baby. Do you get those
Um,
pop ups in YouTube shorts with all the little babies?
well, maybe that's telling you to be foster mommy,
It's telling me who?
be a foster mother.
No, it's not telling me that. That ain't it. That's a lie.
No, that's how you gonna get them.
No, no, that's not what it's saying. Nope.
And that you want your daughter to have a grandbaby.
No, 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 no. I don't want that either. No, I was just saying it was just so cute watching all of these things. And like, oh, it would be so much fun to have a baby around, play with a baby. But that's
No.
all. Like I don't no I don't want any responsibility or attachment. I just want to play with one and say, "Oh, you're so cute." But no.
Yeah. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, oh god. Like I tell my kids, like now it's gonna be the only baby for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's her spot. But I feel you though, when I even I take Nala to the doctor sometimes, especially when she got to go to the eye doctor, cause like they got like this little spot just for newborns, and I see the mothers over there, and especially because she was born at the hospital, I'm like, oh my god, but yeah, I'm over it. Cause then I, cause then I remember, Jesus.
Nala is so cute when she's sleeping, but when she wake up, Jesus.
Well, let her get that good old sleep in.
What? And don't let me wake Nala up. She wake up fighting like, what are you doing? Get away from me.
Oh, hang on, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I walked all the way. I'm over here in the kitchen.
Mm. Getting your munchies? Getting your munchies?
Huh?
Getting your munchies?
Yeah, I am hungry. Whew. And I'm so glad I had something done.
Yeah, and see, I'm you lucky you live far away from me. I'll let Nala visit you for a day or two, and let me tell you how you feel about babies then.
I can do it in
Oh
increments.
God!
In increments.
All right, and see.
Like an hour over here, hour divided by four.
See, that's not gonna work for us. Like, shoot, no, we need a whole time.
You gotta break me in first. I gotta get a half day. What they call a training day. I need a training day.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what? While I am over here doing this, I need to pull something out the freezer for tomorrow. What should I make?
At least she's still cooking.
Some who?
I said, at least she's still cooking.
Make who?
I said, at least she's still cooking.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, my other one. So she's like, oh, my kids are grown. I gotta cook no more if I don't want to.
I love to cook,
Me
but
too.
yeah, I do. I love to cook, but I like to taste other people's cooking too.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know, sometimes you just want something from somewhere else.
Right. I agree.
So what did I just do here? All right. What can I take out? Oh, okay. Mm, watch out. Okay, Uppity, you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. It sounds like, do I hear somebody snoring?
Who?
Do I hear somebody snoring?
Oh no. Oh, you shouldn't hear. I'm in a whole different room.
Hearing something.
I hear a microwave. That's all I hear.
That's me.
Hmm. But oh, hi, Kaki. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Certified, I guess.
I'm coming. You all right? I'm not holding you up, Emma.
No, you're fine.
All right.
You're great. What?
Ooh, wee.
But you already warming up.
Spaghetti.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that always tastes good. Later.
Okay, now I'm stopping at the fridge. Oh, the microwave went off.
Hmm.
Get some ice out the freezer.
What you making for tomorrow?
Huh?
What you making for tomorrow?
Oh, I pulled out some pork belly.
Well, that sounds good.
I want to do some, ooh, hold on, good Lord, my back. Hang on. Ooh, I want to do some burnt ends. Ooh, hold on, let me catch my breath.
No
Um,
problem.
they're called burnt ends, ENDS.
Hmm.
You take the pork belly and slice them into little cubes, season them up, and you let them sit. Overnight is best, but you can do it for about an hour and so on. It's still just as good. And you season them up, and you can either deep fry them, or put them in the air fryer, or put them in the oven. I do mine in the air fryer. And after you take them out, they're juicy and crispy, but then you toss them in whatever sauce that you like. Some people use barbecue sauce or their own version of a sauce, a tossing sauce, but it's so good. You can do it in a little teriyaki or barbecue or whatever you want.
Yeah, I know. Like, I used to pork belly like the Spanish way, but they usually take more than an hour. But like, I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, this one is cool. Okay, you know what? Can you up? Are you on your laptop or computer?
No.
You on your phone?
Yeah.
Can
Well,
you
not my
open?
phone, but I'm on the tablet.
Okay, so you can open up another tab without messing up what you're on.
Yeah, I can open up the tab. Yeah.
Okay, open up another tab and go to YouTube and type in burnt ends
Oh,
recipe.
I don't have to go to YouTube because I'm on it.
That's why I said open up another tab, a new one.
Okay, hold on.
Mhm. Quit that. See, y'all YouTube folks got sugar for thinking she's a serious G around here like she runs something. And she does. Over here cutting up.
You said Burton's.
Huh?
You said Burton's.
Yeah, BURNT and then space ENDS. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. It took me off. I don't know why. It took me off. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm sorry to see my bug. I was trying to, but I know pork belly though. I know pork belly. But anyway, guys, good night. Show kisses.